Am I live? There we go. We're completely live. Alright, so today, very boring day. Nothing of interest happened. Just in laundry and some miscellaneous things. But yeah, we have I don't know. We have chess happening the rest of the night. I got on later than I expected. I don't know. Bad time management. Bad time management. I did some things I had to do, but maybe not perfectly. I have not played. I think I played a small amount of chess today. Definitely not a lot, though. Definitely not a lot. I have 2 tournaments this weekend, so tomorrow I'll really have to play some chess. I'll say I can't not play chess. But yeah, we're gonna have viewer tournaments today. It's gonna be longer than yesterday. It's the same stream back to back. Usually I do a different one, but I didn't want to count this or yesterday's stream because I know it wasn't really that long, and it was only 2 tournaments. I'm not supposed to stream on Wednesday, so I was kind of rushed. What's going on, little bro? How are you doing today, man? Yeah, you can. Huh. I actually don't know what you can do here. Doesn't seem like you can really do anything. Is this not just hang? Maybe I'm not getting this. Oh, you can take this and then knight here. Yeah, you have knight g1. Alright, you take here, checkmate. Let's see. Queen's gonna slide back. Take, and you have queen h1 checkmate. Take here, checkmate. Alright, we're locked in now. It took me a while to find that one. We found it eventually. Man, I hope that gets better for you, man. I hope. Can it get better? Is it a type of thing that can improve? Alright, let's go down here. Checkmate. Mate here. Knight down, that's mate. Check, rook down. And then that's checkmate there, okay? Bishop slides check. Take here, check. Rook down. I have 2 incorrect, so sooner or later, I think they'll falter. Because they have to get everything right the rest of the way through. Alright, this is mate. Here. And then oh, here. And now you take the rook in the corner. You take. Wow, you still have to find moves. Oh, you can take the knight here at the end. 25. You haven't slept for 25 hours? Wow. Homework, I have school. And you still have homework. Wow, yeah, you gotta get on that. And definitely get some sleep. What's going on, Liam? Yes, it is some chess happening. There is some chess happening. Very astute observation. We have some viewer tournaments when we have enough people. I need 3 people besides myself. And this person locked in. They got 2 wrong at like 7 or like 19, and they've went perfect since then. Shout out to them. Check. And then I think you can take that. And then king down here. And now, here, queen. I'm not sure about this. I think, oh yeah, check and then rook down. Okay. Alright, this next one, I think you're going to need the knight. No, they're ahead of me. I don't know how they've done this. This is very impressive. I did start a Twitter account. Yeah, I did start a Twitter account. I was like, well, I'm already making the videos, and then I can just type my thoughts there. So I made that. Like, you know, I'm making the same vids. There's really no reason to not post it everywhere. And I just been lazy. So I have a Twitter and a Facebook now that I add them to. So each video is posted 5 times. But I'll say Twitter will have like its own, it'll have stuff that's not everywhere else. Because you can just type a message and post it. So that's definitely, I don't think I'll be on Snapchat now. Because I won't log out of mine. Let's see what's going on, Gregory. How you doing today, man? But yeah, we're going to start up the tournament. Hopefully, we get enough people for it to start up. 3+0 to start off here. Let's see. New club, tournament, club arena. First of the day. Yeah, how you doing today, Gregory? Let's see. 3+0 to start off. 1 hour long tournament. Let's set this for 8 night. Yeah, 8:20. Oh no, 8:21 now. All right, I've just made the tournament. Let's put it here in the chat and then in the notes section. Yahoo, they have a social media platform. Maybe they do and I'm not hip. What's going on, Yonder? How you doing today, man? I've just... Oh, yeah, I gotta go over there and pin the link. I'll remember this time to pin the link versus not pinning it. Alright, I've just posted it everywhere that it needs to be posted at. So if you want to join in, you can join in. If you're new, you're watching on TikTok, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. The same thing as my TikTok username there. Hold on me 1 second. I gotta log in. But like, go here. Here. And then here. And then... Okay, I want to pin the message in the chats that have... That is a possibility. So give me 1 second. Alright, I have it pinned now if you're watching somewhere. I actually can't say the name. I did a test the last couple of days. When I say the names of like other platforms besides TikTok, it really does not. It's crazy. So I will be very stringent upon myself for that. But I've just pinned it there. And somewhere else, we will be pinning it. Alright, although no one's there yet, so not that it's really necessary, but it is pinned there everywhere. Beer we gotta grab. I'm doing alright, man. I'm doing alright today. Can't complain. WhatsApp? No, I won't have any, no WhatsApp, I don't think. Nothing there. I think I'm done. Maybe I'll have one more platform. But I think for the most part, I'm done. But yeah, do you want to play me in a puzzle battle before we start up the tournament? Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. That's the only one I'm considering. If someone's playing a puzzle battle, send me your username, I can send you the invite. If not, I can play one online and try and gain some more points. Just let me know. Also, today I'm going to keep the... You can see like a crop on the screen. And I thought it was cool. I was making a clip and I could actually see the standings for the tournament. And I did that by accident. But because it looks cool to me, we're going to keep that. Appreciate that, Mahid. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate the positive comment. I appreciate positivity. I don't see a message, though, so I'll play a puzzle battle myself. But yeah, join in the tournament if you are able to. 2159. Oh, you said let's go? Alright, I got you. Alright, I just sent you the invite. Man, believe me, it's not the end of your story. You can get back up. Because once you get there once, you know you can do it. You know what I mean? How many like that yours got? How many did it get? I would check, but you know, don't want to lose my puzzle battle. But how many likes did you get? Alright, take your checkmate. That's free. Alright, they are keeping up. But yeah. Oh, okay, I'm up right now. Checkmate here with the bishop eventually. My live. Oh, I appreciate the likes. The 67 likes there. Alright, get the win there. Let's see. Hey, man, it just happens sometimes. It just happens sometimes. I've lost a lot of games consecutively. I get it, man. I lost 200 points, I think, in a day. I'm still not back at my peak bullet. Sometimes you just gotta progress. What is the word? Progress doesn't have to be linear. It could be, you know, it can be some curves and peaks and valleys. Yeah, we need 2 more people for the tournament, though. So this one may get canceled. So we can do some more puzzle battles if it does get canceled. And then we'll try again, maybe. But this is a viewer tournament stream. You're not touching classes. But you have homework, though. You gotta do some homework. Gotta get the homework done. It's not fun, but you do have to do it. Because I know that firsthand. It is not fun. I had some of this homework. It's like, man, this is... I'd rather do anything else than this. But... Gotta do it. Let's see. We need 2 more players in 1 minute and 40 seconds. So if you're interested in joining in, this is the time to shine because we will need you. We need 2 more people. Not touching. Oh man, I'm tired. I don't know. My bad. My bad. Not touching chess. Fair enough. I mean, 25 hours straight is insane. So it's definitely probably not chess. How'd you get back up to your 2000, your previous rating? I just kept playing. Like, I just played a lot, and I was like, dude, just stop blundering. Or stop playing bad moves. I would tell myself, basically. Like, I'm just doing things that don't make sense to do. And that really was the main problem. I think this is the best move. I don't fully remember. Or is it knight here? I think it's here. Yeah. It's here. Yes, because here, then take, and then take. Or is it here? It's one of the two knight moves. I can't remember. I think it's because rook b3. I know it's not the move here. I think you have to go here. And they're looking. Well, we'll see. I'm putting the engine after. I'll check in the engine. I'm not going to cheat. No, I mean, obviously I want to cheat. This is a daily game. But I want to see what it is. Because I need to remember that. Alright, we need one. Oh, what's going on, Shams? Join up. We need one more person. It's about to get canceled. Because Shams and Greg are in here. I think this one is going to get canceled, though. But we need one more person. Take out Shams if you're watching on TikTok. Another W creator. Although, if you've heard of me, I'm sure you've heard of him. But check his stuff out. And then appreciate the follow there from Henry. Oh, we got enough people. Shout out yonder. So, yeah. Alright, game number 1. And Shams, appreciate these likes, man. We have round 1 started up. We got enough people in at the buzzer. But still, the more the merrier. So, hop in the tournament. We have 4 players in. And then Swim, appreciate that donut donation. Much appreciated. And all the likes we're getting from a couple different people. So thank you all for the support on the live stream. I almost at 200 already. Let's go up here to h6. Probably on this next move. Let's see what they're playing. Double fan kettle system 3+0. Want to make sure I move fast. So I'm not pressured by the clock at the end there. I think b6 definitely. Bishop b7. And then Dino, appreciate the donation there. We got a couple donations to start off the stream. What's going on, James? Let's see. They slide their rook over. Let's go up here to c5 and then rook c8. But yeah, how you doing today, Dino? How you doing today, James? Thank you guys for joining in the stream. We have the tournament and just started up. If you guys are interested in hopping in a 3+0 arena. And I know Dino's not new here, but for those who are new here, we will have a vote for the time controls after this first one. In this game right now, we're doing okay. d5 and c5. Our bishop's active. Their knight slides in. I like queen over. They can go f4 though. I don't know. Not the worst thing. Take. I had that happen on stream before. Well, it ended up... I had an effective mouse. I'm not sure the science behind it. But whenever I use this particular mouse, the stream stopped working. But I know the pain. Rook can slide over here guarding the bishop. If they take here, and you're looking there, but they slide their queen. Now I'm looking at going d4. I do like d4. Cutting off the bishop. The rook guards this now, so you can still take in the center with the queen guarding it. Take, rook takes. And see, we're up on some time right now, so we want to keep pressing them on the clock. They take. Now, I don't know if you can hold this for... Yeah, I don't know how long you can hold this for. But it seemed too good to pass up. Maybe I should have passed it up. I'll say that's what I'm seeing now. Because you can't push e5 like I was intending. I missed knight f3. Well, I didn't miss knight f3. I missed the knight f3. Well, you have to trade. I missed that it guarded e5. I saw that it attacked that. But I missed the important part of it. Alright, let's drop back here guarding this. And then rook d8. Yeah, like you really can't do anything. Yeah, you have to go over. Because going here doesn't work. From what I'm seeing. Because they could just push up the queens in front. If it was flipped, maybe you could do that. They slide their knight in. Like, man, this is not good. We can go bishop here to d5, d6 looking to get activated. I don't want them to sit there. They're not attacking anything, and we're up 30 seconds. So that's a very important thing when we're looking at the finish of this game. How much time can they find the moves to defend themselves? Alright, let's drop back here to b8. Such a weird position. Take. Yeah, that I missed. Alright, let's slide our queen up, looking to attack that, and try and guard these pawns here. Oh, you can't take that, though. I mean, you can still go here, I guess. And then all the way over? This feels like a mistake waiting to happen. Alright, they slide their queen. Alright, we're going to attack, trying to guard this pawn here, f6. And you see that, 50 seconds left. So we should be able to... Hopefully we can flag them, like, at some point. Oh, can't do that. Can't do that. Okay. Alright, we're down the E file. They push all the way up and they're trying to break the structure I have. Okay, let's drop back one square. Let's go to the C5 square. But their knight gets really good. Alright, check first before anything. Alright, now we're going to drop back one square. Remember, this square is guarded, so it's not going to be a free piece. And I like king h7, honestly, to get out of the way. But even if the is not looking too good on the board, we do have enough time, I think. Now there's no discover it check because you're on the same diagonal. Alright, their rook lifts up. Now you go for that pin. Just gotta stay patient. You're gonna win one of the rooks now they have. What's going on, Pepjin? How you doing today, man? Yeah, they slide. Oh, the rook slides in. I think still take. And then have the rook take. I think the issue is if the queen takes, there's some stuff that doesn't look great. But when the rook captures instead, there shouldn't be too much of an issue. Well, they clearly want this, so I'm not going to remove my queen off the diagonal. Let's just keep our queen here, guarding our king, and we get a win here. I imagine they're not going to react to that, yeah. Alright, GG to the first game. Let's see how game number 2 goes. And then, Tay, appreciate these likes. We're closing in on 250 there. Vacation. Oh, congratulations. Not congratulations, but excited for you. I had my winter break. Man, I'm hoping for another one the way. I just don't like it. I like just playing chess all day. Obviously, you have to live your life. But, man, playing chess all day is more fun. Let's watch a game. We see OP versus Shams here. Let's go Eddie versus Gregory here. First time tied with first place. We've only played one game. Yeah, I have been getting my blitz up. What's going on, Liam? I had got it up. Like when I was playing over break, I got to play a lot. And I can't play all day now, so it stopped climbing. But I did hit a peak. My peak is 23-19, so I'm 3 points away from it. So I'm win my next game, I'll be at a new peak again. So that'd be pretty cool. Then I have 2 tournaments this week, and a blitz one and then a quick rated tournament. But Eddie's up a rook in this one. Looks like Eddie should win. But we're playing OP here. Or 0P. 0P, not OP. Alright, playing the London. I'll play the London and the English. Both are fine. Alright, let's go up here attacking their bishop. They exchange early. Okay. C3, now nothing can slide there. They want to have the dark square bishops too. Let's see. They do. Alright. So we have this imbalanced light square bishop versus a knight. Or yeah, I mean the knights cancel in what I'm saying. But yeah, there's more than just that. I should make that clear. Alright, let's drop back one square so we're not under attack. They're moving fast. Usually I don't go for a king side attack, but this one feels too good to not try at least. Right, it feels like you have something. And the queen lifts. I think you have to keep the queen there. We're opening up the position some now. Take here attacking. Take this with check. And now we're going to get our queen involved. Take here, and there should be a checkmate soon. Yeah, GG. So we had a win there. Let's go to this next game. We're playing Gregory. Alright, can we go 3 for 3? I am, Liam. I am. Are you in that path? We get black again, so black, white, black. I'll stick with the 4 knights. Oh, pawn has to take, actually. Then knight take, and then up, and then we can go here. Very boring, very boring. I need to actually do a course on the 4 knights, because I'm playing it more as I'm playing the correct continuation of the Petrov. Because I used to play only d6 in classical, and that is not right, but it's easier to do versus the 4, or for me easier, because I don't know the 4 knights. But now I'm trying to play what the engine suggests and says is better. So I've been playing more of the 4 knights. But I don't know everything yet, so I need to practice some more in it. I may just have to castle next turn. I was trying to castle same side, but yeah, it's not looking like that's really possible. Alright, take here. I mean, you could... let's just castle. Like, I feel like you could save that. But I don't know. It's not really worth it. Like, even if you can. Like, oh well. Like, it doesn't matter that much. If they take that back, it's not why I would have won the game if I kept that pawn. Now you see, regarding that, problem is their knight has this very nice square. And then this is also attacking this. They sack? Okay, let's see this through. They sacrifice. I'm not sure why. They queen trade. Okay. I'm not getting it yet. And they slide their rook in. Alright. I guess they like their rook activity. So they're attacking everything here. And they can give me 4 isolated pawns. So that's fair. I will have a lot of weaknesses. But the less pieces, the more accurate you have to be. Right? Like, yeah, I do have this problem. But they're going to have... They only have a knight and a rook. Like, you're going to have to really do it. But it looks like so far they are. Let's go up here to guard that. But I think at some point I'll just give up with the pawn. That's the problem. Like, I'm not going to guard this forever. I'm going to move my rook and activate it, probably. It's like... I don't know if you guys watched JJK. It's like the cold logic he was saying. Like, at some point, you're going to have to just give up this pawn. And I want to go after their pawn to just trade versus, I don't know, staying back and guarding every last one of them. Like, I know I'm going to have to trade them off. Rook's going to slide down. Let's see. 13. Yeah, I know, man. It's ridiculous. Play a game. So, yeah, Serum. Here's the link for the... It's pinned there in the chat, too. But here, if you want to join in the tournament, here's the link. I'm not doing, like, 1v1s right now. But anyone who's watching is able to join in the tournament. Let's take here. And now we're counterattacking. We're giving this up. We know we can't really guard this, but can they guard this is the question. Right, we have our 2 rooks that are really active. And then we're going to get behind both of these pawns as well. We just need 1 pawn, really. Like, obviously, you don't want to lose every pawn, but you really only need 1 to promote. Because we have 2 rooks, the rooks itself could checkmate, you know? That's why they pushed up, because there was a checkmate they saw. You see, now we're up on time right now. Take here, check. And then take here. And then knight down, you have king f8. Right, and now I think that's game. They go back and then checkmate. GG. Are those the next one? They're trying to set up a mate pattern. What's going on, Jose? They're setting up a mate pattern. Let's go for e5 again. I got black 3 of the first 4 games. Alright, alright. Knight here to f6. We get the 4 knights again. Well, I'm getting a lot of live reps, man. Alright, get this again. Take up. I guess that's a good thing. I know you can't go bishop e6. I learned that from the last time I played it. You're not supposed to do that. And then Sean's, man, appreciate these likes. We're closing in on 350. We're going to castle here, getting out the way. And then we can go up and then bishop b7. I would love to see what the computer says is the best way forward. Oh. Yeah. You could go up here. Yeah. Move too fast there. Oh well. What can we do now? I can't believe I just did that. I could have won the game. Take. I realized it like after I did it. It's like, oh, this is not the right way to go about this. It was too late though. I'd already made the move. Like as soon as I let go, it's like, oh, they missed it still. But yeah, you could have done this earlier, and if you would have just went up, you could have forced it. This boy isn't forced. They could have stopped this one. But the other one would have been forced, which is the difference. They're going to take that in the center. I bring our rook over. They have not resigned, though. Check. I just have a queen for a dark squared bishop. That's a lot. Alright, take this here. Now we're +7 because we have some pawns as well for it. All right, they bring their rook over. Check. And they're going to lift up, I'm assuming. And then we're going to go down. And we're looking to just go over here and cause issues. Right, we're going to look at that weakness. Take. Yeah. And then take here. Because they move, you take the rook. And if they don't take the rook, this is checkmate, right? The exact line? Yeah, I think there's mate in 1. I'm trying to see. I was looking at the rook like, oh, there's mate in 1. I knew there has to be some. That's why I didn't take it immediately. All right, we start off 4 for 4. A nice start. Am I supposed to get? I have not checked. I just know my mom said it's supposed to be crazy, but I haven't looked myself. We are waiting for a game. Let's watch a game. How did cross country end? I guess it's over at this point. But let's watch Eddie and Gregory. But you guys want to hop in this tournament? Please do hop in. The more players, the more fun for sure. We have 7 in so far. We're only about a fourth of the way through the tournament. So you still have a chance if you really believe in your skills. And if you don't, you can get some practice in so that you can believe in your skills on the next time we do this. But I go up here to A5 with the black pieces. Let's see. Take. Take on A8. And then maybe like B3 or something. It was good. Okay. What was your personal best for your time? Yeah, Queen B1. They're staring down the B file. Knight G5. I don't know who I prefer to play here. I guess I'd prefer black. They're up a pawn, but you know, it's this weird double pawn. And they have another set. So really, white has more pawns on files. They have 6 pawns on the file. But I think I still rather play black. Because they can guard this, right? It's a double pawn, but it's not the weakest. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, if you could get an E5, yeah, but they stopped that. And then Dino, another donation, another hand heart. Much appreciated, Dino. Thank you for the support of the stream. Continued support, I should say. Much appreciated. But yeah, we're watching this one. It looks like white has immobilized. They want to win this double pawn, or doubled and isolated, and then they're attacking so much here. And then guard their weakness. Alright, playing yonder here again. We get the white pieces. Okay, I'll play the London one more time. I want to do this. And then we'll get some English games in soon. Yeah, let's start with D4. F5, okay. The king slides up. Alright, the king on F7. Alright. Alright, let's go knight here to F3. Huh. I mean, this has to be... like, you just... wow. I don't know what you're supposed to do. It feels like it should be winning, but how do you win it? Is the question. Well, let me not take forever deciding. I'd say for now we just develop normally, and then we'll try and figure that part out later. Alright, their bishop slides up, and let's go here to E4. There's definitely a cleaner way to do this, but I just can't see, like, I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. Like, I don't know the exact way. Alright, bishop takes first, and then queen C2. Probably. What's going on, Tino? But yeah, if you're interested in joining in the tournament, you can click on the link that's pinned. It's a viewer arena. It's a 3+0 one, and it's unrated, so no pressure or anything if you're interested in joining in. Alright, they're back here guarding this. There's gotta be a way to break through, though, that I'm just not seeing. Alright, their knight slides up. And then maybe bring this other knight over to guard in the center. That's what I'm thinking. Well, they see the issue. I was going to take that to win this. But they guarded. Okay, let's go guard this knight. And they strike there in the center. Okay. And then here. Very... I don't know how you're supposed to play against... You would think it's easy, but their king is so safe there. It's so safe, it's hard to break through. But yeah, they move their knight back. Alright, let's take this. We're barely up on time, and they just lift up. So they're only down a pawn, which all in all is not that bad of a disadvantage. Let's just castle now, get to safety, and then play from here. Like at some point probably take that, but it has to be well timed, because right now this knight is a really good piece. So getting rid of it doesn't feel like would ever be worth it. They're setting up knight here. Okay, oh, let's go back then. Alright, I have an idea. Back and then up. Because they're trying to go there to win the pawn on h4. But bishop back, you can reroute this way. And you're aiming in. And then, is that... Moses, appreciate those likes there. We're closing in on 600. Yeah, bishop d4, opening up on the diagonal. Man, this is quite the position. But it feels like that should be good. And everything's there. You could go g3, or they go back here attacking my material. I'm assuming they'll take... Oh, they don't take it? Okay. Huh. Let's go back. Exchange. Now we have a healthier pawn as an advantage. Capture. Because it's not doubled anymore. Alright, now we're trying to get our king involved. We're +1. We're trying to get our rook in. You can see the idea, and we're up on time as well. Here, there's that pin. So you can go h5, looking to take. And they have 20 seconds left. Okay, they capture. Capture. This is still guarded. They slide over. Check. Up. And everything is still guarded. Alright, they slide their queen in. We can go to an endgame. We're plus a pawn still. We could play an endgame. Yeah. And there will be a checkmate. Yeah. GG, GG. And then Austin, appreciate all these likes. Let's go to this next game. We have 7 people in. We can get some more players and hop in the tournament. Everyone is welcome. Don't feel scared. We have a lot of different ratings in here. Let's watch the game that's going on, though. Let's watch. Let's see. Gregor. Oh, and another donation there from Dino on TikTok. Much appreciated. That's another super hand heart. Much appreciated for all the support. Got a lot of donations to start off the live. Yeah, on a nice little streak to begin. We're 5 for 5 right now. Let's watch Eddie and Jose play a game. They're playing a game. And then Austin and Dino, appreciate all these likes for closing in on 1.5 thousand. And then Dino with another donation there. Much appreciated. We're closing in on 2,000 there. 2,000 followers. So we have some confetti ready for that if that happens. But yeah, let's see. We're watching this game. Oh, Eddie's up a queen here. Oh, how up a queen? Let's see what happened in this game. How'd that happen? Here. Oh, just slide over. Yeah. Just drops the queen, and then we see Black is trying to defend. And Harrington and OP. Harrington is up, just trying to win this endgame, attacking the knight. taking that, I would guess, on h7. Because you can't sack yet. Oh, yeah, or on c6. You can't sack for the knight just yet. Now you could, because it's a winning pawn, king and pawn endgame. But they go after some more material. Ooh, rook a6 now, after the knight, yeah. And now you could even sack. And just go king here. He hasn't sacked yet, though. I like to sack, personally. Now you have to. I personally like to sack, because I know it's, like, they're both winning. And then it's just easier to play. f4, I think, has to be played. No, g4, really? Huh. I guess that probably would also be winning. Definitely scarier, though. But I think that's just still, and then h4. Now the king, yeah. It is still a win. And then king c3. You have so much leeway when you're up a pawn in these type of endgames. And then king, and then they have to slide back, and then king d5 now. And there's not much you can do with the black pieces. Yeah, king d5. And then king c6, and then king b5. And then you're going to win there. Oh, they didn't even do that. So yeah, now you just take. And you just push the b pawn forward. And they're too slow. And like a qb1, you could even sack for that pawn at this point. They're too far away. Let's see what he does here, how he chooses to win it. Up. Up. Oh, be careful, though. Yeah, there's almost a stalemate trap. I would just take the pawn, honest. Oh, but there's checkmate now, yeah. Alright, so I should be playing 0p, I think, because we're closer in score. And it's set up by score. Alright, yeah, I'm playing OP. We're a little bit closer. We're playing against the English. Played e5 against the English this time. Played a lot of e6, but we're going to play this variation. When I learned how to play it, it was basically saying it's better to do this versus what I've been doing, which is e6. Take in the center. Some central pawns to work with. Knight c6 feels good because they can't go up. Now, this is the interesting thing. Do I take here and get the isolated pawn? I think that's against... but c6 now feels a little wrong. Let's try up here first. Let's see. You do have that on lock, man. Yeah, you had that. And I like how you stopped the stalemate idea. I was like, oh, uh-oh, gotta be careful for the ending with your queen there. I think it still would have worked because of the setup, but I respect the patience. Because I think you would have promoted with check, so it wouldn't have been stalemate. But I also would have done that. I was going on anonymous, so happy I got 1600 this week. Rough tilt. Where were you at before the 1600? Alright, and then, oh, they're going after this. H6 for sure. Congratulations on that, congratulations. Is that a new peak? Honestly, they can take that. Yeah. Let's just... Oh, no. I miss what they're trying to do. Yeah, I can't let them do that. Now let's castle. They're trying to take that and then, like... Or take that and then win here. Because the bishops... Oh, no. I could have... It's too late now. I think I could have done that, though. Let's see. I've been going up since I started last January, my first whip. Okay, so you're only playing for a year in 1600? That's really nice. I know not everyone can say that. How do you join this tournament? So the way you can join in the tournament, join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as the username on TikTok, like the exact same thing. Go to the notes section of the club once you're there, and there'll be a link for the tournament for you there. Let's see. Type of player that invites my opponent's attacking idea so I can use my prize breakdown. Okay, I see what you're saying. And we hit 1270 there on YouTube. Much appreciated. But yeah, I don't remember. Have you played that the last time we played, Yandere? I didn't remember the king up. But they go here. Fundamentally, I'm an A5 player. But I'm trying to play different systems. I want to be a more flexible chess player. So I'm playing A6 and B5 more now. So I can get good at everything is the thought process behind it. 9 in the center. These two squares are looking amazing. Like either one, man. Like I don't know what to do. They both look good. Well, then they make it easy for you here. So we're going to go knight here instead. But yeah, we're down on time. And then Austin, still appreciate all these likes we're getting. Closing in on 2.7 thousand. Yeah, we're looking here. We're looking here. That's definitely the best response. I wonder, can you... Oh, wait, can you go here? I think you can. Knight takes e3. And yeah, you take this here, and then take. And then you're also hitting both of those, so they have to go like QC1 at some point. And then you can go like rook C8. Let's see. We're down on time, but I think they'll have to take some time to calculate here. So it's not going to matter too much. Yeah, you see. Now it's equal, and they're not going to move immediately, I don't think. So it'll be up some time at the end of this exchange. And they like rook C8 after QC1. They want to go QC1, though. Or I would guess so, because they see the A3 and E3 are both hanging. Yeah, Queen C1. And then here, I think a similar issue persists, though. Take. They did it the backwards order of what I was pre-moving, but they do what I was thinking, though. Take here. Let's go here, guarding this. I would... Let's see... Here... here was probably better. I don't know if it matters too much. Alright, let's... Lift. And we're running our king towards the center. So now it's active. You know, it's just passive a second ago. Now it's involved in the game. And we have this armada of pawns. They can't really stop all of it. From what I can see, I don't know how you would. Check. Well, they stopped that from being check. Now let's cut off their bishop. They could go back attacking my rook. I don't even think you have to save them. You could have went king there too, I'm pretty sure. But let's just play it safe. No need to risk anything and mess up. Alright, then king up, and then we're just going to lift our pawns up. Again, I don't think you have to do the moves I'm doing. This is just like a precaution. Pretty sure you could just go straight into the position. And then knight here. Then you go up here attacking the bishop. Take. Here. 8 seconds left. And we get the win there. All right, GG. We're at 6 for 6 now. So we can go 7 for 7. What is that? What does that mean? Brother Maram, what's that mean? It's my first plateau. I can't acknowledge that I gotta have the winning mark. Yeah, don't look at it as a bad thing. You know, plateau means you're... Oh, what's going on, Kid Cobra? All right. Let's see if we can get a win to continue the streak, or will we get thwarted here by the 2501 Blitz player? And higher bullet, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we can go here. But yeah, don't feel bad about a losing streak. Like, those happen. It's just how you bounce back from it. Exactly. I think I was just telling someone else that this stream. I think I used the exact word. Yeah, I was telling Yonder that earlier. Nothing wrong with that. Let's go up here to C3. And then probably A4. Want to make sure we keep up speed. 10 losing streak. But you can have a 10 winning streak too, you know. If you lose a lot, you can win a lot, for sure. But yeah, I know the feeling. I've had some crazy losing streaks, but you gotta, I don't know. I guess for me, like I know I just don't want to stop playing. So like, if I'm losing, all right, I just gotta start winning. Like I got just keep playing, keep practicing. In theory, it should eventually pay off. Let's take here, and then knight C4 I like a lot. I give them more central pawns, but I get a nice knight here. They trade queens. Okay. Don't know if I want to do it that way. Let's go knight here. I don't want to trade. They trade, they can trade. Knight takes. A knight active in the center of the board. I like that. We're doing okay on time as well. Let's see if we can hold the position. Because it's a pretty good position. Like, I can't say I've done anything I don't like. Yeah, I was about to go there. So they stopped that. We're going to go here instead. That was my intention, though. Of course, they saw it. Let's go back. I know you get the double pawns, but I mean, in the end game, I'm not that upset about that. And now that's weak. So It leaves some questions. Alright, let's go here now. Attacking rook, attacking there on b6. Take, take. These aren't under attack or anything. Let's see. They slide over. Capture, rook over. Capture. So if you take, they're going rook there. And then what if you take? Take. Oh. You go rook down. And they force the rook exchange. You're just in a winning endgame, I think. This way. The knight's going to slide. Let's take this here. Let's go back here to guard this. Now he's going to try and guard this a pawn down the board. Alright, looking to just run. Like up. Up, down, up. 2 squares away. They're too far, I think. Yeah, GG. What a fun game. What a fun game. Let's go to this next one. We're sitting at 7 for 7 now. A nice one there, nice one there. Let's see if we can go 8 for 8. We're just able to get a pawn up in the endgame and just keep pushing down the board. They had a trap, though, that I saw. It would have worked. You could get opposite colored bishops, and that's really hard to still win. But I avoid it to keep... I take the bishop instead. So it's bishop versus knight. And you drop on f3, but a6 is just too close to going down. We still got some time left, Aaron. It's still some time for you to join in the tournament. We still have 23 minutes. Still about a third of the way through. Or third of it left, I would say. Yeah, Austin, still appreciate all these likes. Almost at 6,000. Yeah, hop in the arena if you're interested in joining in. Let's see. Yonder and Knight B4 are playing. And Knight B4 is streaming, actually. Yeah, the bishop's here on B2. Let's see. Black is up 1 point of material. And slightly up on the clock. We're playing 0p here. Let's go with the English this time. Let's play C4, E5. Alright. I guess I just played the English against... Or they just played this against me in our last game. So it's interesting to see the difference. Alright, let's go here. B takes. Alright, let's just get all of our pawns out. I'm yet to play something exactly like this. So this is the first time. We just have a lot of pawns placed forward. Not the intention of the... QC2 is definitely better. I want to try something out. The QC2 versus going A3, I'm sure. Makes more sense. Let's see how this setup works for us. Let's castle. Queen's going to slide to B3. Bishop here. Makes a lot of sense. You're guarding this weak diagonal. They don't have a bishop to really exploit it, but it makes sense to just have something there. Okay, so you're up on time slightly. We want to try and make that more than slightly so we have an advantage somewhere. Because right now on the board, there's really no advantage. They lift their pawn forward. Ah, very nice. Oh, yeah. I blundered, huh? I did blunder. I missed something. Well, can't fix it now. Let's just drop back. Avoid further mistake. Oh, they don't see it. They could have taken... I thought that's why they did that. Yeah, they could have taken that. Alright. Let's go for E4 or D4 now. Opening up the center. We're on this diagonal, so a QB6 isn't a sneaky move. Our bishop's here. We have QD7 if they decide their rook over. They take. Alright, take. And now we have a very nice position, I would say. Isolated pawn for them. Very healthy pawns here in the center for me. A healthy bishop. One that's not really super healthy, but you could see its use. Not like the light squared counterparts doing that much better. Alright, and they lift their queen up. The idea is, I think, here they can go there. So let's go here. Now they have that bishop in move. Yes, and they go rook here. in the center. And now they could slide the rook over, I'm guessing. And you can go queen over. And now you're setting up this. Now where the bishop doesn't have any backwards movement. And this bishop's really good, but this one's really not good. So I would want to trade it off. Wait. So here, I have a plan. Let's go d4. And let's go... See if this is work, though. There, push... I don't even know if that works, to be honest with you. But let's see. So you go here. Right, and it cuts off the bishop. The only issue I'm having, if they just push, or... Oh, they can't just push. Yeah, they're too... Yeah, they can't just push. Because their queen drops. They could just drop the rook. They would just push if they could just drop the rook. But they can't just do that. Yeah. It doesn't work that way. Now it's not connected. And now it's not as big of a threat. Let's go here. Oh, here's a mistake. And then Dino, another donation. Much appreciated there on TikTok. The slide over's going on alt account. How you doing today? But yeah, we slide out the way. I was about to go there and lose the bishop. We go this way. And now this by itself is not as big of a threat. If it's two of them, and I have that A pawn there that's just sitting there doing nothing, definitely a worse position. Really interesting endgame, though. Because I could... The issue is how do you guard this, you know? It's hard to guard. Like, oh, they can go there. But because if they don't get on the B file, they realized it. Yeah, if they don't get on the B file, I'll just go rook here. So now you have to make the choice to either give that up, but now I'm allowing that. And I think I don't want to allow that. I think the pawn's not worth that much to allow rook b2. So I'm going to go rook c2. Yeah, we both are realizing the positional advantage the other person has. Yeah, they still go there. Now you can block with the rook. This is fine. Queen down and you just lift up. But they exchange. Okay, now we have that. Interesting. We can go here, though, because we're on a dark square. And you can take this. There's no check because this dark square king, dark square bishop. This bishop e3 move is like winning the game for me, basically, because there's no queen up right, or a queen here. Yeah, GG. I love that bishop. All right, playing Aaron here. Let's see if we can get a win in this one. Get the black pieces. d4, d5. I think that's the first d4 I played against today. I'm pretty sure. Let's go e6, knight f6. Bishop d6 now. Offering the exchange. They don't accept it. Let's lift. This is really not a good move. I'm just thinking about it. There's really no point in playing that. Yeah, c6 now. Queen, you're looking on the diagonal. a4. I love a4. I love playing an early a4. We can go here to a6 maybe. They slide in. Oh, they've played this perfectly. Very nice. I want to go here, though. If they do jump their knight in. I don't think they will. Yeah, they don't. They go f4 instead. I must say, this is a well-played opening. White's probably slightly better out the gate. How to get in the tournament? So you can hop in the tournament if you join my club on chess.com. So my club name is just PJ's Chess. So PJS Chess. The same thing as my TikTok username. If you just type that in, it should pop up with a picture of me doing this. And you go to the notes section. It'll be a link for the tournament. Well, you win that pawn there. I wonder if they're looking for like an f5 idea and discovered attack. Let's drop. Because I think taking this isn't really useful. Oh, no. Actually, no. It is. Take. And then here. So you're trying to take the bishop. Yeah. So take bishop, take. Or do you just... There's like so many things you could do. I think you can take here, though. They capture. Could the king take? No, I don't think. I need to get up the diagonal, probably. I know I'm giving that back up, but it should be okay. Very odd position. Let's take this here for sure. And then here, and you just go +2 and castle next turn. And I appreciate these likes still. Austin, we're closing in on 7.5 thousand. And they open up the position. Let's castle. Take. I don't have to open up anything. And we're just going to go rook here. Oh, we have a very nice idea too. We have a lot of different things we could try. I lift their rook up. Let's go over. And we have f6 if they really double up. You just go f6. Now g7's involved. We're going to use our extra pawns. We have a pawn that can guard another pawn there. Right now they can't just take. They slide over. Well, it wouldn't be free now anyway, so we can just drop up. Because the queen's still there. We're putting horizontal pressure. f6 will definitely be played. I think we'll take this. I think they're trying to sack. I think you could just take, though. And then take and then take. Yeah, they realized that. Check. Now, you could capture, but I think this pawn is worth a bit more than this pawn. So we're going to go back here guarding this. I wonder what the engine would say. Because, I mean, you probably could take that. But I think it makes more sense to guard the base of my pawn structure than take that. I don't know. Now they jump in. Okay. So over. And then we're going to go f6. Because I'm tired of trying to hold on to this. So let's just go f6 now. Oh! That doesn't make any sense, actually. That doesn't make any... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Because now this is weaker on the 7th rank. Huh. A bit of a mistake. Let's go back here. Alright, you can see we're working on it now. But man, they're making this difficult. Wow. And you take queen there. The idea was I was going to go rook e3, like king g6 and rook e3, but now I do just take the queen on b8. So this will be a win now. That was a fun game. They were down, but they kept pressing. But we're able to hold on there. Alright, playing knight b4, playing second place. Let's see if we continue our streak. Let's go up here to f4, e3, knight. Want to keep the same speed we've been keeping. Alright, and then here. Exchange on b3. Our bishop here to e2 first. I think just go back. And then knight up. e4. We're kicking the bishop back now. And then up. Yeah, I don't love that I have to do this, but I know how she could play that. Like, you can't take the queen. That I know for certain. Oh, that's gotta be a mistake. But yeah, let's just castle first, and then we can look about why that's maybe a mistake. Are they attacking the center? Let's go for... You see that they have this diagonal. They go for it. I don't think they win anything, though. Do they? Okay, take. And then here. And then you take here. I think they could have went back, but I don't know if it works all the way. Alright, let's just go back. And now we're equal material. I'm down 40 seconds, though. That's a big thing. I have to speed up some. Just trust my instinct a little bit here. Because I can't play like this. Like, I'm going to lose the game well before, on the board, on time, well before the actual position loses. Like, I have to just play faster. Doesn't matter if it's a bad position. Like, I'm going to lose on time. Let's take this. They had that pre-moved. Sure, we can go for the en passant. Yeah, take. And now we open up the check. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Let's go up. And then here now. Rook up. Getting out the way of the pin. That's an immediate choice. We're still down 40 seconds. Their movement is very impressive. I don't know how they're moving so fast. Like, this is not easy, like what we're looking at right now. This is a hard position to play. I feel like, at least. And take that instead. Take. Check. Here. And then Johns, appreciate that donation. Thank you very much for that. Man, I don't know how you... I feel like I'm winning or slightly better. It has to be slightly better. Because this knight's not as active as my bishops. But I'm low on time. So I have to speed up. Very nice tactic. Very nice tactic. There's no fork there. Right, because this pawn here. Oh, the pin doesn't work. Oh, no, the pin doesn't work. I was setting that up. Yeah, I think they got me. They realized it. They could just go c4. Very nice work. Wow, this is gorgeous. All right, let's go up. You have to get out the way to even try. But I feel like it's not enough really to try. Yeah, that's game. That was a nice move. I missed that you couldn't do the pin. That's tough. All right, this next one. Let's see if we can get a win after that loss there. Let's see. Super anxious about playing chess. I don't know. Like for some games, yeah. Like I think like the first time I played a master, I was, and then like the first time I was about to beat a master, my nerves just took over me and I lost the game. Like it was one of those games that it was completely won. Like everyone was like, oh, like they feel bad for me because I didn't win it because I just could not envision myself beating a master. I think was part of it at that point because I was like 1600 and I was like, whoa, like I'm about to win, and then I lost the game because I just horrible. But yeah, definitely before. Not as much as I just play a lot of tournaments, so it doesn't happen too often. Like even if it does happen, like I played so many games like with that feeling that it doesn't really matter at this point. Let's see. It was the end-game clutcher. It was quite the piece. I couldn't do anything about it. That knight takes the light square pawn was insane. I missed that tactic. Let's go up here. Well, obviously I missed it because I would have stopped it. But yeah, I didn't see that at all. Then you go here, there, and then knight d7, and then castle. All right, castle here, bishop b7, knight bd7, and then like c5. And then we got a message from TikTok. It said, from Danny, just have fun. That's exactly right. It is a game at the end of the day. This is just a game. But yeah, knight bd7, rook c8, and you're staring down the c file. And then appreciate all these likes we're getting. We hit 10,000 already. Yeah, 6 minutes left. We're looking to stare down and go c5. Take. The count play rapid then. Oh, you mean online? No, I don't get, not online now. I'm not going to say I don't care, because I think that's a lie. It is cool when I hit a new 100-point record, but I don't care to the same way I care about, like, USCF. Not online, I don't really feel that way. But I would say just keep, and then John, appreciate another donation there on TikTok, and another, the TikTok hat there. Much appreciated, man. We got like 3 donators, a lot of donations this live. Much appreciated to everyone. And Danny, I missed Danny's donation. Thank you, Danny, as well. But yeah, and then Dawson and then Katas, appreciate the follows there on TikTok. So you made another account? Yeah, man. I would say just play on the main one. Just play on the main. Because you never know. Why can't you win? You know? Like, if you start into a game, like, you can win the game. Like, nothing has been decided, you know? You can get that account higher up. With FIDE rating, I'd have less on the... Yeah, true. This is your only rating for now. But I really think you should just keep playing on that account. Because you can win the games, you know? You can definitely win them. Don't feel bad about it. If you lose a specific rating, like, just get it back. Like, because you were there, right? It'll be different if you were never at that rating. But if you get a rating, you know that you are on some level that quality of player. So just keep going. Let's go up here attacking the rook. Let's see. They drop back. Take here. I think we're going on the diagonal. And then b5. They're trying to set something up. I don't see how this one's going to work for me. So let's just go here. I don't want to have things guarded. And then maybe bishop a8. Like, the bishop on a1 is so weird. Gotta play tourneys. I don't know. I probably won't do it every. Just because I know that some people like the other ones. But this is like my default. Like yesterday, when I didn't think I was streaming, it's definitely the first thing that pops into my mind to make the stream. Let's go up here. You're looking to win this. And then here and here. And Austin, appreciate these likes still. And we're closing on 11,000. Let's see. Oh, and then Gregory with the donation there on YouTube. Yo, y'all are donating up this stream. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's see. If we take, and then Dino again. There on TikTok. Another donation. Shout out to all the donators. Let's go up here to guard this. And then we go knight here. We've had some exchanges. We're up a pawn. They have a weakness right here. Bishop d5. And then bishop back to f7. Alright, they slide over. Take. Alright. Up. Man, they've made this difficult. Like, it should be a cleaner win for me being up. And knight goes back. We're looking to go here or here. Either way, should do something. Yes, sir. Triceratops. I don't know if you... I know I mentioned it. I don't know if you sent a message, I missed it. Did you ever watch, like, the original... Like, do you like Transformers at all? Because that's... The Dinobots there. Peak, man. But you can go... up, maybe, and then back. There's no fork. We have 2 pieces guarding it. The problem is you can't go up because that's falling. You need to go back here to hit the knight. That's the idea. And they're low on time right now. Take. I would love the trade. Yeah, they don't do that. They don't do that. And I want to go here. Let's go guard them. Just in time to get a full exchange, right? And we're up a pawn, right? That's the problem. We're +1. We just go here to b6. We go up. Then we take. And then here. And now we wait. Yeah, king slides up. And the king's going to run in and just be a wrecking ball here. Back. And you can just push this up. GG, GG. Planet on Apple TV. Planet Earth. I don't have Apple TV. Is there something on Netflix? Maybe, or something else. Like, I think that's the only one I don't have of the main, or I don't pay for it, you know, people's accounts, but no one's giving me that account. You can go here, looking to exchange on d3, take, and we can go back, and then knight f3. But yeah, I appreciate all these likes still. We're almost at 12,000. Look at the standings. That night before almost caught me. I don't think it's enough time though. But they did almost catch up. I'm going 8 for 8. Let's go Knight BD2. Let's lift to E. No, let's just castle. I don't think we played before, have we? We have not. We have not played before. Alright, they lift, take 23 seconds left. Capture, capture, and then knight here. Looking to attack their rook. We go rook D1, and then rook D4. Man, thank you for joining in. Appreciate the donation again. Hope you have a good night, man. And go here. 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 And that's the tournament. So, let's announce. I got first place here. Barely. The night before, I went 10 for 11. But night before, I went perfect 9 for 9. Almost caught up to me. And then Jose gets third with 19 points. So, start up the poll here on the platforms. And oh, Bluey. I'm sorry. I missed a donation from Blue. I hope Bluey is still here. I don't know. But Bluey sent a donation as well that I did not see. It got lost in the shuffle. But shout out to Bluey. Let's see. Let's start up the poll here. And then again, if I ever miss a donation, believe me, I'm not ignoring it. I just missed it. And I will address it when I see it. Let's start up the poll on TikTok. And then Dino, were you interested in ever being a paleontologist? I believe that's the word, I'm pretty sure. Let's go here to YouTube. And let's start up the poll here. And then Yonder, appreciate the jewels you sent. Thank you for that. Did I miss any other? That's the one thing about the setup. They don't have it updated where I can see when someone sends jewels. But appreciate that, Yonder. Let me start up the poll. So time control. Alright, let's see. We have 5 plus O. We have 3 plus O. 3 plus O. We have 3 plus 2. And we have 1 plus O. And again, if you're watching there, if you want a different time control, you can type 1. But that is going to be the first little bit we have. You sell like actual ones? That's crazy. That's insane. How do you where do you have to go to find them? Or is that like private? But yeah, we're waiting for some votes here. We have 3 minutes. So if you want to vote within the next 3 minutes. I'll go off the timer we have here. And Austin still with these likes. We're almost at 13,000 there on TikTok. Much appreciated, much appreciated. Yes, there's another tournament. It's going to start up whenever we get some votes. So if you want to vote for the time control, go to I don't know what it looks like on your end, but there should be a poll somewhere on your screen. And you should be able to vote there for the time control you would like for the next tournament. All right, let's see. Do we have any votes yet? Okay, we have a vote for 1 plus O right here. Oh, it's in the United States. Wow. I guess I don't know about dinosaur geography. I would not have guessed it was here. Wow. For Meg teeth. Like Megalodon teeth? Man, this is pretty interesting. That's what you're saying, right? I love the pro... And then T-Rex and Triceratops. What's like the rarest one that you could have? Now, what's something that you can't find, or like you've only found one time, or that people in that community only find one time? And then we have 2 votes in total. So let's make sure that's right. Do we just have 2 votes? Yes, it is just 2 votes. So it's 1 to 1. 1 for 3 plus O, 1 for 1 plus O. So if someone wants to break the tie, please break it. Please break it. That'd be much appreciated if someone broke the tie. Let's see. Because right now it is a tie. Full skull skeleton, not... Yeah, I remember I had to watch a video for class. And it was somewhere in the UK, I think. I think it was the UK. And they had something with a T-Rex, but they just didn't have the whole body. How can you break the tie? You can just say what time control. Like, do you want to play 1 plus O or 3 plus O? Or you can... I think the poll is over, so you can just type in chat if you want to have a vote for it. You can just type in chat. You got no idea where to vote? Yeah, you can just type here if you don't see it. You can just type. Right now we have 1 vote for 3+0 and 1 vote for 1+0. So we have a vote for 3+1. So 3 different time controls right now. So you have a 3-way tie. So someone wants to break that 3-way tie. Type in the chat. I'm monitoring the poll still here. I don't see. No. Oh, 2 votes for Bullet. So Bullet actually wins. Bullet has 2 votes. 3+0 you mean? Ah, okay. So now it's 2-2. So now we're tied again. I don't care. So Tim, appreciate you asking. I don't have a preference, honestly. The way I look at it, in my free time, I could play whatever time control. So like on the stream, I stopped voting entirely. All right, now it's 3-2 for Bullet. So it is Bullet for the time being. Unless we get another vote before I create the tournament. Let's go here. Let's see. PJ's Chess, new club arena. Can I repeat? I barely won, but I guess that's the question. Can I repeat here? All right, 1+0 does win 3-2. A very close vote. All right, let's go here. Do you get how I'm saying, Luke? Because there are people that play on their phone, and I just don't get it. I can't do it. And they say that they think it's easier. And obviously every person is different, but for me, I need a mouse. A 10-minute rapid. Are you saying a 10-minute rapid tournament or like a 1v1 10-minute rapid? But yeah. I put the link in the chat. Let's put it here in the notes section for those watching on TikTok. Rated. I won't make it rated. I'll say for me, I just want to make it for the make sure when someone joins in, they don't feel pressure of losing, especially like a higher rated person, like they don't lose 16 a game if they have a rough game. And that's my thought process with it, to keep it unrated, just so it's a stress-free environment and it's just pure competitiveness that you want to win. And Austin, appreciate these likes still. On iPad? Yeah, I can't do Bullet on iPad. I can't do that. Like, I've tried my phone. I could do it when I was like 17 or 1600, but I refuse to do it now. I'm just be giving away points at that point if I do it now. There's no way I would win. There's just no way. Exactly, Dino. Just for the love of the game. But yeah, we have some time before it starts. So does anyone want to play me in a puzzle battle? If so, send your username and I can send you an invite for a puzzle battle. I'll wait a couple seconds, but in like 3.5 minutes, I'll just play one online and try and get a win. Yeah, I have Knight B4. Knight B4 didn't join at the start last tournament, so that would have been interesting to see what happened if they joined in at the beginning. Well, I've lost all games. Yeah, I have not won a game against them. They've been cooking me. Yeah, Austin, appreciate all these likes. I don't see a message for the puzzle battle. Let's go here and try and get a win here. All right, 1767. We're closing in on 1800 right now. Let's try and get there. So, Chen, I am not doing 1v1s right now, but if you want to join in the tournament, you can still hop in. It's a Bullet Arena. If you want to join my club on chess.com. It's PJ's Chess. It's the same thing as my TikTok username. Go to the notes section, and there'll be a link for the tournament there. Let's go rook down here, take. All right, this is free. Knight takes rook. Rook down, checkmate. We had the first 4. Rook takes here, checkmate. Rook down, bishop check. Rook takes rook. G4, checkmate. Take here on G2, checkmate. Checkmate. Mate. We're sitting at 11. King can stop the... Oh, no, that's not right. Take rook. We're sitting at 13. 14. Rook down, queen here. Take rook, checkmate. That's 15. Boom, 16, taking on E1 at the end. Take, check, checkmate. We're at 17 now. And then what? And then take this. And then rook takes. You're at 1 minor piece. And that's checkmate. We have the white pieces. Here's checkmate. We're sitting at 20. Check, checkmate. Let's see. Can you draw a line without paid? I don't know, actually. I think, I don't know. I would think you could, because it's just right click, but they could make that a paid only thing, I guess. I feel like for that they would make it everyone could do it though. With check, but I don't know, to be honest. Here, checkmate. We're sitting at 25. We have the white pieces. I think here. Yeah. And then rook here now. Oh, take and then bishop here. And now you still win it. I have no idea. Like, I have really, genuinely no idea what to do here. That's right? What? And then there? That's great. Oh, yeah, okay, that's not it. Here, here, here. They've caught up to me. Checkmate at 29. We get to 30. 31. We get some easier ones here, lofted in. Some hard ones. Think you just go up, you're setting checkmate up on the next turn. That's game. Checkmate there. Are sitting at 35. We have kind of locked in a little bit, so we have a chance still. King up. Rook over. Checkmate. We're at 36. Yeah, we got them. Alright, that was difficult. As at the end, we had 2 strikes, but we go on a nice little streak. Let's see. We have in 9 people. 9 people in the tournament. It just started up. Alright. Let's see what happens in game number 1. 1+0 arena. Alright, start off with d4 and d5. I gotta remember, I'm not playing a blitz game anymore. No calculation. No serious calculation, at least. Just go. Just go. Even if it's not the best idea, gotta just go. Just rock out. Let's go here. I was about to do that. Let's go back. Bad things are happening. Bad things. This is a bad first game. We're getting cooked. Alright. This is not enough material, I don't think. Oh my god. This is a game. There's really nothing you can do. Oh! No way. That's like the craziest misclick ever. That's tough. Alright, drop back, take. Unfortunately, part of it here. I should hold on to win it now. And we went on time. Man, they really just gave... I was not supposed to win that. I was getting crushed. At a mouse slip, we get the win. That's the thing about Bullet. You gotta do more than be good at chess. Like, it's so frustrating. Like, it worked out for me that time. But many of time have I been on the other side of that. So it doesn't even feel that good. Because, like, man, I know the feeling. It's like, it doesn't feel the best to win that way. But it is part of it. Knight's gonna go up here. Take. Let's see if we can get a real win this time. Or a win on the clock. Like capture, or not on the clock is what I'm trying to say. Here. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. I know you had to, but I wasn't trying to really. Alright, let's go queen over. Alright, we're just lifting. Attacking, take. Alright. Do they go for this endgame? Alright, our king is up here. We're up on time. And we're going to get the win. Alright, yeah. I was not going to win on the board. I realized that I was taking too long. So we just take our time and we slow down and we get the dub. Alright, let's go to this third game here. We're 2-0. We got an actual win that time. So we definitely feel better about ourselves versus them just giving us a clean there in that last one. Or the first one. Alright, let's go here. Take. Alright, let's slide attacking their queen. We're going to castle. Let's go here to F5. Exchange. Surely, that's okay. Alright, let's go here. C4. Ever since the computer said it, I always play C4. Alright, they go over, take. Sitting in the center of the board. Yeah, I was looking at that A5 pawn. They stopped that idea. I should have went queen down. I realize that now. It was a waste. Now we control the file. They have to trade, but like they don't want to trade, I'm sure. They don't have to trade. They get no, they have to trade. Yeah, I thought so. And then I second guessed myself, but they don't. And we get the rook. Let's go down. Here. When you have the, let's go up. And we get the queen. Yeah, that's game. GG. So this next one. We're starting off 3 for 3. A nice start. We're playing. We played the first game. An unconventional win in the first one. Let's see if we can get a better win. One on the board. I can't say it's not a win because it's a win. But I want to get one with the chess pieces. Let's go here. And then C4. Back. Knight up. Looking to exchange. Alright, I want to capture here. Taking on C6. Oh, they won it back, huh? They didn't even realize they won it back. I wonder if they realized that. That's a nice tactic if they did. That's pretty cool. Let's go here. I'm not sure if I see this one. Okay, let's go back. Exchange. Alright, we're getting out the way. Yeah. Don't love that. Check. 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 I don't have a far and away passer. I don't have enough time. We get a draw. Man, I just couldn't move fast enough there. We don't lose the game. We lose our win streak, though. That's not ideal. I'm going to take here. It's just happening so fast, man. Let's go knight here to d7. What's going on, Ryan? Let's castle. We're going to go here. Definitely got to get a win after that draw there. Yeah, that was free for a turn. Got it. That's the wrong square. All right, we're not sharp right now. Gotta play a little bit better. That was free. We missed it, and we make that's not what I was trying to do. So that's the, even if it was a good move, not my intent. So, all right, we're back. Let's play more accurately. Let's take here. And then just go back to our home, being plus a pawn. Let's go b5. Definitely want to take that. King's going to slide. Perfect. We're +1. Definitely advantage you'll fill in the end game. Their pawns can't move. They're stuck. Take. That's okay. They can't push. This is sitting here. Now you're +3. Check. Huh. And go back over this way. Yeah, now this is too far. Queen. Check. Take. And this should be a win. GG. Alright, that was a fun game. But we got taken over by knight b4. So we got to win this game to take down first place, because I'm in second now. This is the battle for first right now. Their response to this opening is really nice. Here again. Wow, what a tactic. Alright, let's go here. Let's just castle. Yeah, I think there are tactics. I didn't want to lose the game. Let's not here attacking their queen. They're +1, and this is weak as well. Alright, rook down here on the 7th rank. There's a check, which you can go king here to h2. We're just looking to counterattack, right? We're not looking too much at our position. You know, trying to defend it. I don't think we could have defended it. Like my whole idea is to just go attack them. Drop back. Here, exchange. There's a check, but you can slide out the way. Oh, they forced the end game. No way. No way, man. That's crazy. How did I not draw or win that game? I'd probably draw. I think I just have to keep the opposition there. Yeah, we take a loss. Let's see. Appreciate that. GG, yeah, very good games. Tough day. Hey, man, you can definitely get that back. You can definitely get that back. Knight's going to jump up. Did you go over your games? Let's go up here to c6. Let's go here, bishop b7. You still have homework, man. You got to get on it. You got to get on it, bro. Is it an issue if you don't have it done? Take. Take. Knight slides here attacking the rook. Rook e8. Let's see. Look at the exchange in the center here on d5. Rook slides over guarding on c6. Take. Take, take. Alright. We are... I don't know if I'm better, but I'm up on time, and that matters more, I feel like, in a bullet game than if I'm better or not. Check. I feel like that did nothing. I almost went there. Luckily, I did not pre-move it. Alright, here now. Check. I don't want to trade queens because they're low on time. I don't want to make it easier for them. And that feels like that's what that would do. Oh, that's not... Alright, they have 8 seconds left. Not too much time. And you see we're guarding that king here. Wow, this is insane. Alright, here. Check. I lost on time. I was up on time there, and we did not hold on to the game. All right, we lost a couple games in a row. Let's try see if we can get one now. Let's go knight here to f6. Knight here, exchange on d5. No. Back. Bishop here, exchange on c6. We're still at 12 points, halfway through. So, not in the best spot, but because there's 15 minutes left, still a chance to turn this around. We just got to get some wins. Right off some wins. Let's start with this game. Take. Here. They don't exchange. Alright. Okay, we're up 10 seconds. We were up in time in the last game, too. We have to hold on to the time advantage. It doesn't matter how it looks like now. It has to be like this at the end of the game. Alright, you take this here. Now we're up on the board. Check. Alright, this one's looking better than the previous attempts at winning a chess game. We can go back, check, and then take here. And then rook here. Check. I was almost mate, man. Alright, they don't have enough time. Let's slide over here, forcing the rook exchange. Alright, we finally get a win. We are on a bit of a streak there, but we get a win now. Let's go get this. Alright, this next one. First place is at 21, but someone took them down. We're playing 4th place. This would be huge if we can win this game here. Huge if we can get 3 points, get some momentum back. 13 minutes left, so time left, but every game is getting more and more important, as it's a smaller denominator for the remainder. We're going to slide over, exchange. So I can't lose every piece like in the last game we played. I can't expect her to drop the queen. Alright, let's go back. Did they sack that? Oh, yeah, I guess you can't save it, huh? Well, what's the best way? Back here. Might be the best way. Yeah, I thought they just dropped it accidentally. No, it was not an accident. It was a trap that I fell for. Take. Capture. Ah, they went for the pre-move. Dangerous. Take. Rook over again. And we get the win. GG. All right, a nice little streak. Got in 2 game, and we're trying to catch up to the leader. They have 23 points, 7 for 9, and I'm at 6.5 out of 9, 6 behind. So we got 2 straight. Let's see if we can get it to 3 straight. Man, that was a tough game. Let's see if we can keep going, though. What's going on, Rob? How you doing, bro? We have a 1+0 arena if you're interested. I know that's right up your alley. But how's school going, man? 4 cheaters in a row? How'd you know? That's crazy. Like they got banned right after or something? Yeah, you're right there at 2,400. We're playing night before. We're playing first place. We can win this game. It'll be nice. Alright, let's see what they do. Alright, knight's going to slide. Let's castle here for safety. Take in the center. A4. And then go for a break. Let's bring our rook over. Oh, this is free now. They don't have enough defenders. Yeah, so we're up right now. Let's drop. Oh, we have to go up. Oh, no, it's not free. Let's see how to finish it out. They go up here trying to lock my king in. And we get the win on the leader. All right, finally. We get the win. Let's see. Super annoying and messed. Oh, you reached that rating and you play. Oh, they all got banned after. Did they give you the points back? That's crazy, though. You played all those cheats, they didn't give you the points back for it. But yeah, man. I'm a game away. Hopefully tomorrow or later day I'll hit. Definitely tomorrow. I'll hit the peak again. But I have a Blitz tournament on Saturday. So tomorrow we're practicing after class. And then we're hopping on stream and I have rated play. And then on Sunday, if I go to that tournament still, it'll be a rapid one. So gotta get some reps in. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to some more Blitz. I was looking at my friends list like, man, it's so many people higher than me. And I saw you were pretty high up there as well. Yeah, I'm waiting for a game. Someone wants to join in now. You'll be on the big screen if you're interested. I'm trying to catch first, though, after that win. Trying to catch up. All right. Let's go here. Up. Okay, we're playing against the Unglen Gambit. Playing against an Embullet is not as fun, because I don't remember the whole line. Alright, we take, back, take. We're just going to go after the king. Alright, castle. We're just going after the king. We have pieces to work with. Check. Straight down. Take. Take the queen there. Alright, we're going to get this one now. We're up a queen. I would hope I can get it. Win up a queen. Knight's going to slide in here, check. Take here, check. And then you'll take this. Capture. I was fine losing my queen there and just simplifying it, but we don't lose our queen at the end of that. Take. Rook slides over. Here, here. Alright. Make sure it's not a stalemate. And we get the triple. Alright, perfect. That's a cool checkmate. I've never got that exact mate. Alright, playing third place now. We've had some tough games against third place. 2.5 out of 3, but the first game was a queen side. We really were getting like destroyed in the first game. In the second game, we get a draw. out of winning position because we couldn't do it fast enough, and we won the third one. Let's see what happens in the fourth one. Knight back. All right, what I'm not going to do is lose a piece this time. We're not going to lose a piece. We're not going to do anything that is a bit on the riskier side. We're going to play solid, and if we win, we win. I'm not going to take any more chances. I've learned my lesson against this opponent. Just not a good idea. We're not going to believe they dropped something, unless it's like, oh, they definitely just missed that if it's low time. But I think I want to have a different approach to this game. Knight back, just solid moves, and I can live with the result there. That's free. Yes, I did miss that. There. All right, let's go down here. And we're looking. Yeah, we give that up. Take. Here. Take check. Now that knight's involved. All right, rook slides over. Yo, we survived it. Okay, we survived. We survived. That was quite the position. That was a crazy end game. And we win. GG, GG. All right, let's see what's going on. Blue, how you doing today? And then, okay. Well, let's see. GG. That was a fun game. We're able to hold on with the tactic there at the end, and we took first by 1 point. But it's going down to the wire. We have 9.5 for 12. We're playing Jose. This is not who you want to see when you got to get a must-win game. Well, we got to get a win, though. So let's figure it out. Yeah, I probably should have taken it in the center. Now it's more like a French, really. Let's see. Alright, we take that in the center. We're up some material now. We're going for the pin now as well. Our bishops are very active. Let's take that. I would love to go for an endgame. I would love an endgame. No, they would not love an endgame, though. They don't go for it. But we're up some time. We have pressure on them. They're taking time. I don't know what they want to do. Take here. I know rook down. We have rook f. And we're defended. And now let's push this other pawn down. We have 2 of them. Let's go. Let's go. And let's double here. And then bring our rook in. And now 2 is too hard to stop. Push. Take. And that's when GG. Alright, we got a must win to win the tournament. We're +5 on the next highest. We got to get another one. What's your question? What is your question there, John? Alright, playing Jeff. This game will count for the score, so we got to win this one. Oh yeah, the computer plays I just went over that last time. It's QB6. But I've been playing Knight B8 just as a response, honestly. Just resetting. But the computer does say QB6 is actually better. Yeah, we got to move fast here. Obviously, as a bullet game, but really, this game is really important to win the tournament. Alright, look to exchange. Get some pre-moves in there. We want to castle on this next turn. I like the idea of going... Oh, I was about to go up here to c5, but they stopped that with their decision. Let's go back here now, setting up a c5 idea. So they can't take with an initiative. So c5 now. Perfect. I mean, we could just trade off to a draw. I'd be totally okay with that. Because I'm up on time. Yeah, it's perfect. I should be able to flag. There's a fork, but I'm attacking as well. Oh, now this is like a bad decision, but get on the 7th rank. A lot of defense being played right now. Let's go here, attacking their knight. Let's go up again, guarding this weakness that was on f6. And then rook over to guard. Surely a trade. And we get on this one open file. We get on this other one. So now we have pressure both ways. Perfectly fine with an exchange. Oh. No. I think that's too many changes. Too many trades. Check. Back here. This I'm fine with. Yeah. Check. They have to go back. Now I might be winning with this king movement. Yo, that's funny. You can actually let them take that. The triple pawns is too hard to do. No, I was supposed to take that there. But there we go. Wait. Okay, there we go. Finally, we get the win. Alright, so you get 37. That should be enough now. We rattled off 7 straight to get the tournament dub. That was a stacked 7 we played, but we get the wins, and we will go back to back here. Let's see. How do you get as much elo as me? I would say don't focus on my elo. I would say a way to get better. I don't know, are you playing a lot? I would say that's one of the main things I do. I play a lot of games. I play a lot of games, a lot of puzzles. I watch tournaments, that's something. I watch Grandmaster tournaments, and I feel like I must pick up something hearing an IM or a GM commentate on 2 GMs playing. It feels like there's something you pick up from that. But yeah, let's announce the winners. I get first place here. 11.5 out of 14, 7-game win streak. I finished with 37 points. Night before here in second, 10 for 14, 30 points. And Jose in third, 8.5 for 16, 21 points. GG's, GG's. But yeah, let's start up the poll for this next tournament here. Very fun first 2. Let's see. Alright, I just restarted the poll there. And then let's start it here now. Okay, here. And then did you start? I started playing chess when I was 5. I'll have to cancel this poll. Okay, it's cancel. Oops. End poll. Alright, I'm about to restart the poll. So if you voted for it, you're going to have to vote again. I see you got a lot more votes than win it, but for about 3 minutes, we're going to count this. Yeah, night before is ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. They ask a question, what time control? So we're going to start up in a second, and you're just going to type there. In about 3 minutes, we'll just stop it. But 5 plus so, I feel like is going to win. It had like 24 votes, I see, because it was up for some time there. All right, add option, 3 plus 2, and then 1 plus O. So the poll is up there now if you're interested in joining up. All right, do I have a FIDE rating? No, I don't have a FIDE. I have a USCF, though. My USCF is 1970. But yeah, so I want to play me in a puzzle battle while we wait for the votes to come in. If so, send the invite. Or no, send your username. I can send you an invite if you'll be interested in that. But yeah, man, that was a fun streak there at the end. A fun streak there. We played like an average elo about what? 2100. Let's see. Maybe a little bit lower. Yeah, let's see if we have any votes so far. I vote for 3 plus O. It's not on Soggy. I vote for 3 plus O there. No votes in that poll. Let's check the second poll. I did watch the new JJK. That was peak. That was peak. I took some time in the middle of my day, just sat there for 28 minutes and watched them cook, man. Did you like it? Let's see. Right now we have, wow, 4 votes for 5 plus O. And then we have 2 votes for 1 plus O. And we have about, what is this, 50 seconds left on the timer. So I'll just end it there so it's no confusion. So if you want to vote, get your vote in the next like 40 or so seconds. And new JJK was amazing. I didn't know exactly what was going to happen. Like, I knew the main thing, but I didn't know any of the details. So seeing all those fights was really cool. I don't want to spoil it, but what's going on, the real Starburst? How you doing today? If you want to vote for this, the time control for this viewer tournament, you can type in the chat still for the time control that you'd like to play. I'm doing good today. I can't complain. Nothing overly good or bad happened. So I'll take that as I guess good. Watching JJK was overly good. Let's see the poll. Still 6 votes. 5 plus 0 does have 4 votes. And that is the most as the timer ends there. So it will be 5 plus 0. Let me end this. It does win. Alright, let's go here and start up a 5 plus 0 arena. So let's go to my club. And then here. Let's go here. Are you knight b4? If you're knight b4, dude, you're insane. Oh my god. Yeah, you're insane. Oh my god. Yeah, man. Wow. You gotta play some more rated, dude. You're like 2400. You're like 2400. See, arena name, can I three-peat? Like, I was trying and I just couldn't get away. I finally got one. Let's see, 5 plus 0, an hour. Let's go to 10, 10, 12. Alright, I've just created, about to put it here in the chat. Here. What's going on, JBO? Just sent this here. You really, nah, man. Oh, I appreciate the raid, Pablo. I didn't see the raid. Thank you for the raid. But yeah, man, that is absurd, absurd. Like the first Blitz game, I couldn't do anything. Like I was trying everything. I was like, oh, I think I got you. The knight's bad. It's like, oh, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. But I've just posted the link there in the chat. Let me go here and pin it. But yeah, so you should be able to see it in this chat. It's now pinned, and then here in this chat, it is now pinned. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was saying in my chat. I was like, knight xc4, it even crossed my mind. Like, I didn't even consider that as an idea. And then I didn't realize that I couldn't pin you at the end. So I thought I could pin, but then there was c4 that I missed. And they're like, oh, if the king runs in the center, it's fine. But then you just went rook up and the bishop fell. I was like, wow, this is crazy. Let's see. Knight xc4, yeah, in one of the games, it was like knight here. And you couldn't really take because the rook was hanging there. And the bishop was, like, it was like the rook is here or something, I think here. And the bishop's guarding. It's like knight xc4. But if you take, then you lose your rook. And then this pawn's also weak because the c4 pawn guarded d5. What was the game? I think it was our first Blitz game we played. I think so. But yeah, we need 2 more players for this one to not get canceled. And would someone like to play me in a puzzle battle before we start the tournament? If so, send your user. If not, I can play one online. Yeah. Maybe I can actually replay that. Because that was instead of doing a puzzle battle. Let's see. I think it was the Blitz one. I think it's here. Yeah. Look at this. The accuracy. I didn't even play that bad. Like, I had an 82, but just versus 89 is not good enough. Where's knight xc4? Is this not the game? Oh, I lost. Yeah, I did lose 2. I don't think this is the game. No, it is this game. Yeah, it's here. Yeah, knight xc4. This is still a draw? What? How do you draw? Oh, wait, how is this a draw? I would have never guessed this is a draw. Knight x, so I'm winning, and then this is a mistake. You're supposed to just take back here. Real? Oh, I didn't see that. But I can still, I thought this was lost after knight xc4. You go over, back. Okay, so you just have to go king g3 and allow that. Yeah, I would not have seen that. You have to go, oh yeah, whatever. I would have never found that. Bishop b1 is the winning move, or the drawing move. Crazy. But yeah, knight xc4 was the cool tactic we were talking about. Like here, because now I can't, if I take, then the rook falls. Right, that's the issue. So I just moved out the way. Let's see. Yes, sir, almost there. It's been a lot of, I think I'm almost like at 1,000 videos posted though. I don't think the ratio is where it's supposed to be. I think, let's see, how many do I have posted? Let's see. I think a lot. Right now. Yeah, I have almost 900, bro. It's been a grind. But it's pretty rewarding, because this time last year, I don't think I had, maybe I had 20 subs. Maybe. I don't want to say it was less. It was around 20 if it wasn't lower than 20. So to see this in a year, definitely a good feeling, I can't lie. I had to see. You saw that? How many games have I played? That's kind of hard to judge because I have a Lead Chess account, this account, and then I really have played a lot of games over the board. So let's say, but on this account I could just answer that. 10,000 on this account. And then Lead Chess, probably like maybe around 100. I guess not that many. But over the board, who knows how many games I've played. So many, like tournaments and then offline. Or not offline. They're all offline. Like tournaments and then like not rated games. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. Did you hit 1,000 follows there? Because I know you were close. Are you at 1,000 now? And then your streams, I know they be live, man. It's very impressive you've done it just on that platform. Because just growing there seems almost impossible. And you've somehow done it. Shout out to you as well. I can't say the name because they already work Twitch. Yeah, you're not supposed to say Twitch, but I think they are. I think I already said it by accident or something. Let's see. Do I? Itty bitty. No, on Twitch. And even the 142. That's still like if you look at Social Blade, you can see how many more you have than other people. That's probably like top 10,000. Like it's not that many YouTube accounts, which is interesting. Like I'm like in the top 4,000 in the world in terms of sub count, which makes no sense to me because there are people with millions, but it's just consolidated. Like if you look at Social Blade there. Let's see. I did have a coach, yeah. I was trained at my school, but it was, I don't know. It wasn't like, it was beginner instructions, like beginner to intermediate, you know. It was for earlier chess players. But it was definitely helpful, and all those tournaments were helpful. Let's see, 1,100. Man, you going crazy, bro. What did you do specifically? Like, how often do you stream? Purple app. Ah, yes. I completely forgot you could say that, but I realized I already got the TikTok already went down the streams. I had to say it. Let's see. Appreciate that, Gambito. And then I've been doing all right, man. How you been doing? How the streams going for you? I know you said when you were here a while ago that you were going to start streaming. And then why can't I become a grandmaster player? I'm just not good enough. That's like the main reason. I'm just not that good. I hopefully become some type of master, but I doubt grandmaster. You've done this on just 3 days? Aw, the people love you, man. That's crazy. Just 3? I hope you know how impressive that is. Let's castle. And then we can go rook d1 and like knight b3 then here. Let's see. You already started? Oh, that's fire, man. How your streams go? Then we can go here. Then Austin still with the likes, much appreciated. But knight here, to d4. Although I don't love the position right now. I feel like we're losing right now. Up. I have to turn this around. 2 knights versus knight and bishop. Better pawn structure right now. Not looking good. Not looking good. What I'm thinking is we try and take the bishop and maybe go c4. Oh, can't do that anymore. Can't do that anymore. I was going to try and take the bishop and just go c4. But now we can go in the center. I mean, any trade I would honestly be a fan of. I just don't want to play this 2 knights. That's one thing in the Reassess Your Chess book. I didn't finish it, as I've said a lot. So, I've not finished it. But one thing I remember from it is that 2 knights, if you have 2 knights, trade off one of the knights. You never want to have 2 knights versus a knight and bishop. Or I shouldn't say never. But if it's a static position where it doesn't really matter, you want to get rid of it. Now the question here is, do I go here or here or here? I think it's C captures. Because, no, is it E? I think it's E capture. Yeah, E. Oh, wait, oh my god, no. My queen's gonna fall. You have to take with the knight, yeah. I'm glad I caught myself there. I've been very unfortunate. From school. Ah, fair. What type of exams do you have? Is it for every subject? I'm not sure your schooling system. But take, and then go here to d4, and then here. And like a5. Yeah, here. I almost dropped my queen. That would have been... Oh my god. If I would have dropped my queen in a 5-0, crazy work. But yeah, we took there on b3. We're looking to replace, like going here or here. a5 is a5, but knight here first. Then we're setting up a5. Knight versus bishop in balanced game. Now having the pawn on c3 and e3 feels like I have a flexible position versus having less space. Even if they go up, I'm not that worried. Because my pawns are sitting back ready to pounce if they need to go up. And they stopped their pieces from getting too far. a5 now. Looking to take. They can't push. Now this rook is guaranteed to be open. And that's something to work with. Oh, but they go up. Ah, well. Then you go back. Just go back, right? Now I run into a bigger issue, it seems. Because you're attacking here on e5. So they have to either push or guard it. But regardless, I get the a-file. And that's the whole point of going a5, is that my rook is now active. And we can stack. And because we have this pawn on g3, our king can slide up. So we can just move our rooks without any worry. And they really don't want to go e5. That's why they're thinking about it. Yeah, no one wants to play e5. Because it's not good. Because you don't want to just give... or e4, I mean, excuse me. You don't just want to give that up. But they may have to. They may have to at some point. But they're trying to avoid it. I would also avoid it as long as you can. Let's go rook here. Now our pieces have some activity. They have some life here. They're jumping in their position. Pressure, pressure, minor pressure. And their rook slides. There's got to be something. There must be something from that. Has to be. Has to be. Okay. Let's go here. Which looks very dumb. But I'm pretty sure it works. Because they can't push. Yeah, they can't do that, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they can go... I missed that they could just push up. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't have done that. But still, though. I don't think that works. Because you go... Okay, take... Take. And then here. Maybe the issue... Yeah. Maybe this is just not a big pawn to lose. You know what? I thought that rook was free. When I've done that entire thing, if I saw the bishop there, that's not a free rook. Now I'm definitely worse. Knight here. But we're up on time. But this structure is nasty. Alright, they bring their bishop forward. Well, this is the position. Not much to do, but play it. Alright, up. Take. And you just go knight here. So now you can guard it. We're up a minute. What's going on, Rulis? Their bishop slides over. Wait, oh my god. What am I doing? Alright, you have to get out the way. I was like, why are they doing that? They don't want to go to an endgame. Because, yeah, it's just a free knight. Alright, let's go up. This position is hopeless. We're down a piece. The structure is bad. All we have is hope. Alright, down. But I need more hope. Alright, back. Because this is not going to work. Rook down. Cutting off the king. That's the thought with that, at least. Their bishop slides over. Let's go attack it. It was trapped. I realized it was trapped after I moved. Man, I could have trapped them. Tough, tough, tough. Here. Yeah, you could have trapped that rook. Oh, gotta get out the way. Gotta run, gotta run, gotta run. And we get the win here on time. Yeah, we get the win on time. Not a great game, but we hold on to that one. What's going on, Raging? Man, thank you. Thank you for the compliment there. Have you ever been matched up with any greats? No, I can't say I've played anyone that's famous, that I know of at least. I'm trying to think. No. No one. I played a lot of title players. Appreciate the sub there, Raging. I played a lot of title players, but no streamers. Or no, like, top. I played a lot of streamers, but none of us are, I'd say, top streamers or top players. We can go up here to E3. But yeah, I would love to, though. I hope one day I get to play all of them. That's the goal, for sure. I can play all of them like an actual game. Like, I'm high enough rating where I get matched with them. Thank you for that. Let's go up. What's going on, Nolan? We're playing as the King's Indian. Our knight jumps forward. Bishop E2. We start off 1-0. A good first game. I mean, not good. I guess good is not what I should say. First game where we held on, but we get the win. So it doesn't matter how it looks. We get the win. Bishop E2. Appreciate that, Strike. Thank you for the kind words and for the sub there. And appreciate that, Gambito. Yeah, I'm hoping. I train for it whenever I get the time. I practice, go through some like the engine. Me and the engine. You know, that's my my best friend in chess. We go through I go through the openings in it, trying to not perfect the London, but, you know, understand how to play against most lines with it. And then I'm learning the English, I went through the French today. You're not supposed to castle in the French, which is really interesting, because I've been castling, but in the computer line for the advanced. But yeah, definitely, I'm rambling. I just love talking about those positions. But yeah, I go through all of that. So definitely trying to train to get up there. There you go, knight BD2, A4. A4 probably first. Well, no, knight BD2 to make more sense. Because they could have went QB6 maybe. Alright, we're up a minute. I'm only 17 seconds. That's a bigger thing. Their knight slides in. Yeah. Alright, QC2. You're guarding B2 now. Let's go for C4. Let's go here. We're trying to limit what they can do. So we're kicking their knight back with this A5 idea. We have a lot of space on this side. We have more space, and their bishop's a little weak. Like, that's what we're playing with now. Just better piece. Probably like plus 0.5 for white or something. Maybe, I don't think it's quite plus 1, because they still have like E5 maybe. Oh, they take it. Take. No, I think it'd be bishop take. I think that's better. Check. I think it's easier to play my position, it feels like. Alright, let's lift up. Looking for some exchanges. And even F3 potentially. That'd be nice. If we can get an F3. And then we're up. If we factor in the clock as well, definitely a little bit better for white. They do have some moves they could just play right now. That's why I want to get an F3. Oh, you did that pretty quick, so I guess it wasn't that. It wasn't crazy homework, it doesn't sound like. En passant. Queen takes. Okay, bishop takes. The funny thing is, that actually helps them out. I don't know why I did that. Knight slides here. Because now their queen's not there for that. So it doesn't really make that much sense to do that. Take this here. Take. Take. The queen slides over. Alright, queen can slide this way. Yeah, this is hanging. Yeah, but that's fine. That's fine. You want to slide in, check, and they can't lift. King drops back. There's got to be something here. Well, let's just play it smart. I don't see it. I know there's something. Let's check first. And then let's just go back. Like, I know there's an idea. I'm sure there's an idea. But if I don't see it, let's just reset. Stop anything on this side. We're up a minute. We're up a piece. We don't have to over push or anything. Alright, let's slide over. So there's no discovered attack with the queens. Honestly, you would just take it though. So yeah, I could have left it there. I would have just taken. Now you're looking there. And back. I wonder if they just push though. I would just push. I would just take the bishop if they push. Like take. Oh, their rook could take. I'm thinking only that can take. But no, if I take here and the rook takes, there's no fork. This rook is in the corner. If somehow the bishop can on this diagonal, there's a pin. Or not a pin. You just want to win the rook there in the corner. Rook a6. I like that as well. But the queen lifts. So they just guard the pawn. Makes a lot of sense. You don't want to lose anything more. Queen here offering the queen trade. Since I'm up, I want to trade. So you're up some time as well. They're speeding it up as they realize they're down on time. But also a nice little trick there. Because if you just take this, they slide in. I do see that. I'm not falling for it. Let's go back. And now we're going to go this way. Or here. If they slide over there. Because we want to keep e3. And we want to win c6. So just keeping the knight in the center. Blockading. It's an outpost. They have no dark square bishop and no pawn that can remove it. So it'll be here as long as I want the knight to be there. So I don't have to rush taking this pawn. I can take my time. This is eternal pressure. And I'm going to take the queen here. And then I resign now. Yeah, GG. Alright, start off 2-0. Let's see who's playing we can watch. Let's watch Jose and Kif here. Let's see what happens here. Alright, 2 rooks are doubled up. Or not doubled up. 2 rooks on the main 2 files. I'd rather play black here, honestly. A quick scan. No pawn push for white at all. And the bishop is on a weird diagonal. Like, it's not a bad diagonal at all. I guess... Man, who would I rather play? I'm glad I'm not playing this game. It seems very imbalanced for it to be 2 rooks, a queen, and a dark square bishop apiece. But the pawn difference... It makes you think it's black. But then you look at a5 being an isolated pawn there. So it's like, is it really that much better? Even if you have the space, it's a weakness. Like, if you take everything off, I might rather play the white pieces, because you have nothing done, so that means you can still do stuff, you know. Playing the English this game, trying to diversify the openings. Knight here, e5. The computer likes knight f3 and allowing that. I really don't get what I'm missing there. We're gonna go knight c3, and then they attack in the center. Take d4, e3, knight ge2. They have an advanced structure. It's like I'm playing the French but with the white pieces because of the setup. Except there's no c3/c6. So a little bit better than the usual setup like I would get like this. Let's go here to h3. I mean, yeah. And then here, knight f4. We're hitting that bishop. Queen's going to go to b3. This is really the French. Like, that's... Wow. I like the same openings. I basically transposed this to the French with the white pieces. But yeah, knight here on f4. You're looking there. They attack. Then qb3. The only thing is, I kind of want to get my bishop there. So I don't know if this is a good move. But it seemed too aggressive to not try. Are they lift up? Yeah. Let's go ahead and castle. I don't want to run into that knight d3 idea. Up knight d3 now. They can take that. That's fine. If no f-pawn, you can't even run the pawns up. That's another reason why that move is helpful. It stops, yeah, they can't even do it. If you don't see why, the main reason they can't, you can't break through 2-on-2. Now, you could break through if it was, I don't know, like if they had more pieces, but they don't have enough pieces. Is there? No, there's no sacrifice. Take. No, no sack. Their knight's really good, though. Maybe I should try and remove that. Bishop d2, and now not up time anymore. Let's see, we're not up on time anymore. I'm going to go here to d2. I need to move this and just go b4. But I need this guard at first so the queen's not stuck to the knight so I can play b4. I was trying to calculate a sacrifice because that, but there's really not one. Maybe I just go qa2 and then b4 because I like the pressure that I'm putting. Now we're getting a time advantage again. We're plus 30 seconds. You're up. You've been doing it all night. Now, I don't know about that. You said at the start of the stream you were not locked in. But you're locked in now. Knight moves. Now you still can't sack. Wow. How can you not sack? I don't even care. I'm doing it. I'm going for it. I don't even care. I just want to... This seems like it has to be playable. I keep calculating it, and I can't figure out a way to make it work. I don't care. We're going to play this. Alright, let's go here. I think it works. We'll see. We'll see. I just kept, like, calculating and, like, I think it does. But it feels like I'm missing something. But maybe I'm not. I don't think the knight can get away. Yeah, they can't. But they counter. Okay. Well, let's counter. Check. And then here. Yeah. Feels like that wasn't the greatest idea of mine. We're +2, but look at our king. I guess their king's not that much better. Let's go back. Just a safety. We're +1. That's free. That's like a fake free because they win b2. That's why I want b4. Another idea. It's guarded. They trade. I don't think I dropped. No fork. No, we're fine. We're +1. We're plus a minute. Going here feels safer. And then maybe king here. Oh, they attack. Oh, no, no. This is the mistake. I realize now. Well, no, you can go here then. And then here, then slide. Slide. Yeah, I did all this for one pawn. Like, this is not worth it. It's not worth it at all. You can't even justify this. For 1 point of material, my king's on e2, and the rook's staring down. Should have trusted my gut and not sacked. I mean, it's not the worst position. Like now, I guess I'm saying it now. This might be the best defense we've had in the last 6 moves, and I'm complaining. But I feel like it's still a lot for black to play for. Like king d3, they drop back. Okay. Well, if you go back, honestly, now you could just go back in the corner. Or if you, there are 2 options. Alright, they slide in. And we could just go back. Oh, that's a mistake. That's unfortunate. That is a mistake. I never get in the move I should have got in. But they have a minute left. So that's something at least. They don't have that much time. They take? They had some... Oh, wait. I don't know why I thought their queen could go there. Their queen could not go there. What am I talking about? No, that's fine. They could go queen there and win the pawn and take. I was just looking, and I was not right. They go up here. Let's play the Sicilian. Because I want to learn the Sicilian. I have a baseline idea, but the more games, I think, the better for learning it. Let's just go knight up. Take. Now it feels weird, because you really can't go knight here, I don't feel like. I wonder what the move is. Let's try just d6. Bishop slides, bishop here. This will be a game I'll check after, because I would love... I can't wait to learn another opening. Alright, they slide. Let's go here. Although it feels like I've played it wrong. And they seem like they feel confident that I have played it wrong, because they're moving very fast. Slide. It may be cooked. It may be cooked. Take. Oh, that's insane. Wow. That was a very good eye. I didn't realize why it worked at first. I see now why it works. Capture. You take bishop, but you're hitting the rook. So that has to fall, obviously. I'm trying to figure out the best way. Probably just go in the center. And just drop that there. I mean, it's still not the easiest thing to win. It actually works. I wonder if they see why it works. This is a pretty unique reason that you can still play this. I wonder if they find it. It's kind of... I think that's... Is that right? I don't think so. Because I can go here, right? And you hit the queen... So they have to... Oh, no, that's wrong, too. What am I talking about? Well, yeah, maybe it doesn't matter. Knight takes. At least this way. But no. I'll lose a pawn still, yeah. But I think it's a better pawn to lose. And you capture. Oh, no, I lose the... Oh, never mind. I'm just losing. We're down a piece. Here... Yes. Let's review that real quick. I want to see what you're supposed to do instead. We lose the queen. I felt like there was some way you could hold that. No, I know. I had a 70% accuracy, so no, you could not. This is all fine. So queen c7 if I play this way. qc7. Castling is wrong. Okay. Supposed to go a6. Ah, yes. You are supposed to just take this. Alright, I tried to get fancy. You just lose this pawn here in the center like this. And I instead tried to do it not like that. And now we get cooked. Alright, that was the next game. We have 9 points. We're still in first right now. Only by 1 point, though. So this is a must-win game. A must-win game, for sure. Alright. Okay. I've played against this so many times, and I've always lost. But there's gotta be a way you can just take in the center. If you just take on e5, okay, here, and then here, and then up, there's just gotta be a way. But maybe there's not a way. But just giving up the knight, yeah, I've lost doing this before. I'm not gonna... Losing the same way is crazy. Like, I know... That, oh, this is wrong too, though. What am I... This doesn't even work. They can still just take that. But this check is more what I'm worried about. Yeah. If I lose a different way. This is a gambit that you're not supposed to play. Where am I supposed to do something different? Or they take... Alright. Knight up. We have to get our king to some level of safety. I'll review this after again, because I would love to see the best thing. Is it fun to get accused of cheating? Great content. Have I? I don't think I've been accused of cheating. Have I been accused of cheating? Whoa, that's crazy. But we're here on d4, looking to exchange here. Oh, they take. Alright, now we're going to try and save our knight. Right, that's the idea of this. But our king is just sitting here, wide open. So not ideal. Yeah, knight here. And we can escape that way. Knight can go here to f3, bishop d3, and then we can castle. This is a low accuracy game, I'm sure. But still gotta win it. Still gotta play it out. Because this opening cannot have been played right. There's no way I played this correctly. Alright, the knight slides. Rook down here. Let's see. Okay. I think I have a way to survive this. We'll see, though. I think there's a way you can. We're up a minute on the clock as well. So that's going to be a huge part of how the game ends, because we're up on time. But man, this is not a fun position. But we've kept our knight, though. And if we get knight here, we're clear. Right now, we're still enemy territory. What I'll say is there's no clear way forward with black. Like, they have pieces, but their bishop's not in the game. Right? It's not helpful. So it's really like... And these are also not helpful right now. But we both have stuff we have to do, you know, to continue playing the game. So maybe if they develop, I get a chance to develop as well, is what I'm trying to say. Because they have something they need to do. And they just dropped their bishop back. Let's go here. Hitting the knight, looking to win that. And we get another piece involved in the game. They're guarding that square, but we're hitting their knight. Knight e2, knight here now. Okay, well. Oh, here. Guards the forking square, knight e2. What a beautifully placed piece. Love to see a piece helping. It guards c3. They can't fork me now. Let's see if we can continue with the win. So you're guarding. You're looking to take there. And they have a minute left. Alright. It's starting to look positive. And Jose caught us. Man, yeah, we gotta win. Oh, and 2 people caught us. We gotta win this one for sure. If you want to fight for this three-peat, gotta get a win. Yeah, they're at 55 seconds left. Night slides. I mean, we can just go back. It's getting hit there. We have the C3 move. We're even giving that up. We just need to hit the knight. We can always go rook f1 at the end and get this back on f2. But c3, hitting the knight, hitting that bishop. It's like a domino effect. But this has to move. Okay, you take that then. Okay, and then you take that. And you should be up. So capture. That's the point, so now the knight can't go back and take it. Now that bishop's hanging. They're looking there. They have 20 seconds left. Not enough time. Take. Up. Here attacking the bishop. And then we're going to go back here, keeping this. Knight moves, and you're hitting that bishop now. Perfect. And we keep that as well. Okay. And then knight here, and then rook down. I want to see, before we go to, oh, actually, I need to go to game quickly, because I'm trying to get second, or first. But I wanted to see what you're supposed to do. But because we're in a tournament, I want to get in a game instantly. This is the leader. So it goes without saying, gotta win this game against the leader. Let's go up here to c6, h6, castle, b6, and go bishop e7. So we're not playing the Sicilian this time. Hopefully we can have a better result. The knight's going to slide here, guarding, bishop b7, c5. c5. Okay, take first, then knight here. Now I like potentially going up. Active bishop, they can't push down. Look at the bishop pair. Very active on this diagonals towards the king. They slide over. I want to get a knight here, but the knight will have to be from c6, so we can't get a knight there. Let's go here. And then slide a rook on this open file. Or this rook. I mean, either rook really could go there. Yeah, I didn't realize that until after. We could have taken that and messed up their structure. I just missed it. We can slide here. They're looking for a fork, maybe? Alright, they slide there. Piece over. Knight down. They still can't go there. I want to get rid of their knight. Is really good in the center of the board. See on e5, and my knight's not as good, so let's go trade it off for a better piece. They're setting up that b4 idea. I don't want that to happen, so we go a5. And we're slightly up on time, and that could end up mattering at the end of the game, so it's good to bank it early. Alright, slide over. Do they want to trade everything? I don't know why. We both have... They want to keep it tactical, or they want to keep it simple. Because they could just simplify like that. We'll see what they're trying to go for this next move. Because they don't go for it, they feel like they have a chance to win. And if they do, they think I have a chance for something. Or maybe they just think they cannot play me in the end game. But we'll see. They do go for it. Yeah, I may have as well. Not that it was that bad or anything. It just felt like it was maybe a little easier for black to get an attack. Okay. We're attacking the queen with rook d2 because we have the 2 rooks and the queen in that area. Let's see. And then we have maybe like QE3. We'll see what they do though. Hopefully we can play QE3 at the end of that and we can win the bishop. But I imagine they see that because we We lost the last game, so we know we're playing someone that knows what they're doing. But I think this could work. And we're up on time. Yeah, take. But it's easy to stop, though. Let's see if they... Yeah, it's almost... Yeah, let's say it's more natural to stop it than to not stop it. Like, you would have to, like, QB1. And even if you don't see it, you could have accidentally played that. Now, I guess... I would assume they saw it. I'm just saying... It's more natural to play this anyways versus let that tactic happen. But alright, let's drop back here. It's a no-go. We tried something, didn't work. But still the position's okay, because we have the D-file. Man, that's would have been very nice. Could I have done that first? Or they moved now. I gotta get back to the game. I wonder if you could have done that originally. Man, like this has gotta be good for me. It's gotta be. But maybe not. Maybe they see that it doesn't actually work. So let's go for the check. Because I'm looking at it, I'm like, does this really work? Like, you would think it works for something, but I can't see how it's good to just put the rook there. So, we gave a check. We're showing the D file, and that's the extent of what we've done. Now it feels like it'd be right to try. Because we have a more active rook. And I don't want them to get too comfortable. They slide over, though. Ah, I see. Because if you take, they take with check. So let's go back here. This is amazing defense. I mean, it's not like I had a winning attack, but definitely a lot of spots they could have messed up. And they have not messed up. I don't want to go to an end game. I need to win this game. Like, they're fine with the draw because they're already in first place. Like, they don't really need to win the game. I need to win it. So I'm not going to accept the draw here. I'm going to go queen c7 to keep fighting. The problem is, they're right. Like, there's really nothing to fight for. So we're going to have to try and make something happen in a very drawn position, which is kind of an issue. Yeah, like, if anyone's winning, it's not me. I'll say that much. It would not be me. I feel like white is better now. But I knew that when I did not accept the draw. Like, I can't draw. It's no point in drawing. I might as well lose the game at that point. Because we're in a tournament. It's not a one-game sample size. They're up. I wonder, though. Okay. I'm curious. I think because we have these on dark squares, they can't push the pawn up. We want to run towards the center. If they can't break, right, that would be the... Oh, I can't do that. Yeah, I can't trade. They are making this quite difficult to finish. The reason I have a level of, okay, maybe there's a chance. This pawn, we're equal material, right? But they can't push because I have this setup. So I'm thinking it's really like a 4-on-3 in actuality, which is why I still want to keep playing on now. Okay, let's run our king towards the center. The problem that I am now realizing, I should have not done that also. They take it. Oh, that's wrong. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. They were supposed to do something else. Let's see if they do it now. Now I think I'm winning. I have to be winning now. You had to... I don't want to say it, because they can still play it. And it's not the best... No, that doesn't matter. They could have went bishop c6, and then it's probably a draw. But now I think black's winning. Let's see. I think they realize that as well. As you can tell by their time usage, they're not moving instantly like they just were. Yeah, you can't do that. What I'll say is they now have a counter. That's the good thing about... The one good thing about getting in a worse position. Like, you know you can't do anything else. So you just have to... It's like not just fight or flight, but like... You know you have to attack, right? That's what I'm trying to say. They know it doesn't really matter. They have to go. And they go for this break on this side. The thing is, you can just push this pawn up, right? They have to... That's a lot, right? That's a lot to ask. Let's push here. The bishop can always sack itself, so it doesn't really matter. The bishop will always sacrifice at the end of the day. On c8. And they realize it, I think, now. And they can... yeah, queen. And queen here. Check. And now that's game, right? You're going to take this here. They resign. Yeah, GG. What they had to play, I'll just go through real quick before we go to the next one. If in this position, I think if you play bishop c6, it's a draw. I don't think I can do anything there. I should have went bishop here, because they can't make a move that... Whoa! I guess I could have played f4. Yeah, I think this is still probably a little better. But bishop c6, I think it's a draw. But we're able to get the win there. Let's go to this next game here. Let's see. d4, d5. Let's go e6. c6. Stopping that finally. I keep forgetting about that. But now we're stopping knight up. Taking the center. Knight f6. And we can go bishop e7. Alright, move, move, move. I don't have to move this fast. It's not like it's a 3-0 or a bullet game. But I don't like to waste time. Like, it's no point in not pre-moving that. Wow. I don't know if I love the position right now. Hats off to Jeff. Definitely a little bit better for white. Because my queen is not... What is it doing here? It's not doing anything it's supposed to do. Oh, I should have just castled. Take. Well, this is quite the game. Let's just go here. I know there's that hanging, but if my king's in the center, it won't matter. Like, I don't think I can do anything anyways. So let's just make sure that's taken care of. Let's go here now. And now we can fight our king safe. An isolated pawn. This is literally the type of position I love to get. An imbalance where it's theoretically better for the side I'm playing. Like, this is probably easier to win it, but it is, like, they can push it. It is ways to defend, but the problem, I think, is they can't do that, right? They have two defenders, but the queen's the first line of defense, so it doesn't matter that they have two defenders. You can't take that. Like, if it's rook-queen, then I just lose a bishop. But because it's queen-rook, you can take in the center. And they realize that, and they go there. I mean, at this point, I can just trade off. Take check. Like, we've really done the hard part. You just have to... We're up a pawn. And it's a healthy one. Although their queen's on a better trajectory to get to a7, I would say. Because I can't really go rook e8, as you see. They control the e-file. They lost the pawn, but they're sneaky with how they... Whoa. Why? I don't know why they do it that way. Yeah, that's definitely worse. I think if you do it that way... maybe they don't like... Oh, fair, fair. I guess the other way. You would go to an endgame more than likely. If bishop takes, then rook takes and takes and takes. And it's a queen and rook endgame where they're down a pawn and I can maybe play queen b2. I miss queen b2. So they're actually right, I'm wrong. If I saw queen b2, I probably would have agreed with them. But yeah, this is a better chance for them to win. Even though it looks bad, I think it is a better chance. So let's go here first. Now trading doesn't seem as good. Maybe you still should trade, I don't know. I want to go queen e7 though. And just put pressure, and then definitely h6 at some point. So I have an escape route. At qe7, h6, rook e8 here. Let's see. And we're up slightly on time. Yeah, they slide over. I'll take care of that now, honestly. I don't want to deal with the rest of the game. Oh, I have to get a king, my king safe. It's safe now. And then queen down, you play rook e7. If the queen was, if they instead, I don't know, like go queen, well, you can't go here. And you wouldn't go, I guess you would only go on the d file, really. But theoretically, if they were to go c1, because, oh, you can't go here because of rook here. I guess qc1 doesn't make any sense, which is why they play that. I would have not done that because they could have went rook d7. But now I'm going to go here. Guarding. Oh, that's not even the best move. Oh, well. That doesn't... I'm not... I don't know what I'm doing. That's not the best move. We can go here, though. We're up about a minute. Or 50 seconds closer to. Take... You can take that. Now you're +2, right? Because we have the battery, and they can't capture it, right? Because you would take, and then the same thing happens, take, and then you take there. So now we're +2, but this is dangerous. They might have to resign. Or they might have to resign, yeah, because it's checkmate as well. So either lose a rook or like the queen slides in, I think is the issue. GG. All right, in first place. We're 4 ahead of second. Let's see. Let's watch. The game just ended. Okay, Jose. We have third and second. This. Oh, that's tough. Oh my god, that's tough. Tough. Yeah, they accept it. They're gonna play on with the 2 rooks. Hey, you never know. You never know. It feels like they should be able to hold there. But yeah, anyone can still join in this tournament. There's 10 minutes left. If you join in now, you'll play against me and be on the big screen. If you would be interested in doing that, everyone's allowed to play. Please hop in. Please hop in. The more people, the more fun. The more fun. Yeah, this one has ended. We're playing Jose again. All right. This game more than likely will actually end. We have a little more time than the game clock. The game timer is 9:40. I don't think anyone can see that. About 9:40 for the game timer at the moment. And there's a look at the standings if you're interested there. So if I lose, I will be down because Jose just won, so he'll get 3 points for this if he wins. I can play for 2 results, which gives me a bit of an edge in that sense. Because I don't have to win, and Jose has to win. Like, it doesn't matter if you draw. It's the same thing as a loss at this point. So you're going to have to play aggressive. But I'm prepared, and I know that. Let's go here. Alright, we're down on time right now. Yeah, we're going here to C2, looking to go up here. Because I'm fine with just training everything and playing a king and pawn endgame and just taking the whole game time. Because the next closest person is not close to me, right? They're at 13. It would be impossible. So Jose could still win it. That's why I'm trying so hard for a draw. And they kind of helped me out here, honestly. But Jose doesn't want to draw. Okay, take. Take. I mean, I would love a rook and pawn endgame in a game I just have to draw. I would love to do that. I've traded off all the pieces. And you're looking there, so now do you want to... They might just drop the pawn and go like queen over and keep the attack going. Because if they trade that, it's no way I lose. They trade. I don't think I'll lose this. Maybe I do. And I make a mistake. But I should be able to draw. That's the other thing. I will say, I see their plan though. Because they can go for this e3. I can't push up. Yeah. It is a nice plan. I'll have to give them that. Here. Alright, there's 7 minutes left. Alright, King's going to lift up. For a rook and pawn endgame, this is the best case scenario for black here. Like, it's super imbalanced. It's a 5-on-5, but we have a lot of pawns on different files, so it is an imbalanced position. They still got that. Hmm. Hmm. I'm trying to counterattack, but I'm thinking this is really not a good idea. The other thing was I wanted to go rook h4, but then take and then they can go rook f1 at the end. And I didn't love that. Now you could play it because the king is back in time. 6 minutes left. I just have to survive really the rest of the game. Like, that's a lot of time, but I think you can do that. And now they have to make a choice that they don't want to make. Yeah, you don't want to take that, but I don't know if there's much better. Uh-oh. They are locked in. I just assumed the rook and pawn endgame I couldn't lose it, and that's just not true. That's just clearly not true. They slide over. Now it's about speed, because clearly the time, like, I messed up, outplayed, really outplayed, and we're about to lose another pawn. But we can still not lose the game, though. Alright, let's go here. Counterattack. I mean, that's the best chance I'm going to get a counter. There's no way I'm going to stop this. We're just going to go here. And the computer, I'm sure, is like, oh, this is just a draw. This is just a draw. But, like, it's not a draw. One of us is going to win this game, or the time's going to run out. And if I can get them to take too long, then that's what's going to happen. But you go up here to a5, because with here you have this king c3, and this is where being able to draw the game's an advantage. I can repetition. Like, it's not an issue if I repetition. They can't repetition, though. Oh my god. Yeah. I could have just kept the rook there, and that is a draw in itself. Well, no. Maybe at some point they could get out. Okay. We're not even going to try and stop that. It's not possible. We're going to harass this rook so we can push the a-pawn. I feel like this is definitely a draw. Because you could sack, and the king should be fast enough to either take that. Alright, they slide. Push. Down. And I won't rush it. Here. Like, if you rush and take, you have to wait till they promote. Because you need as much time as possible. So take. If they go rook down, you have to sack. Because they go rook down, they're going to blockade, then they do get it. So rook g3, you take that. Oh, no. I might be winning, actually. Because, yeah, I might be winning. I just realized that. Here. They messed up. They were definitely winning or drawing, but now I'm just winning. I think they've realized. Yeah, king here. And then over you can sack, and then push and then take, and then you just run that pawn down. I think they realize it. I messed up. Yeah. Let's just end this now. There's no point. Yeah, just end it now. No reason to mess up the game. Here. Alright. And then here. Alright. GG. And that should be first place there. Very fun game. Very fun end game there. That was crazy with the h-pawn there. And we had to run king all the way to the other side of the board. But GG to Jose. Alright. Let's watch again in the meantime. 2 minutes left. We're able to hold on and get the victory. This game is over. Let's watch another game. What's going on, Zeus? Yes, this is an arena. This one's almost over, though. We'll probably have one more half-hour arena. But yeah, this was arena. Let's go d4, d5. Up here to e6. Let's go c6. Knight f6. Bishop d6. h6. and then here. Okay, opening up. But there's a minute left, so this is not going to really matter. There's only 1 minute left here. But we'll have a vote for the last time. So Zeus, you'll be able to have input. If you type in the chat what time control you want to have for the final one, you can do so. I don't pick them besides the first one. Alright, let's take this here. But it's a minute left. Yeah, I realized that too. It's like, it's not a good move. Not a good move. Luckily, this won't end up counting. But if it would have, oh, what a bad move. What a bad move that would have been. Here, there's this night check. Yeah, this is nasty. 40 seconds left. Let's just have this in. Type what? So yeah, if you want to vote for the time control for the arena, you can type in the chat the time control you want to see. You can drop back, or you want to play, not see. Here. Let's see. 17 seconds left. Rook down. You want 5 minutes? Alright, we have a vote for 5 minutes for the final one here. And then 2 seconds left. And it is over. So let's announce the winners. I get first place here. I finished 7 for 8 with 22 points on a 4-game win streak. Second place, Pakistani Skills. 7.5 for 12, 18 points. And then Jose in third place, 6 for 9, 16 points. Alright, let me start up the poll here on TikTok first. And then we're going to start it up elsewhere as well in 1 second. So restart it there, and then here, let's go here. And then appreciate that for Strike Zone. I don't know if you're still here. I just saw you sent some jewels there. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for the donation. Oh, a couple jewels you sent there to me. Sorry, I can't see those, so I have to go in the chat to look, but appreciate the donations. Let's start the poll up. Create the poll. Find time control. And we can do 5 plus so. And then we have 3 plus so. And then we can do 3 plus 2. And we can do 1 plus O. Alright, I've just started the polls up. If you're interested in joining, there you are. Alright. Or voting the tournament. There you are. Voting for the tournament. I don't really have a preference, to be honest with you. Let's look at our game versus fair. I don't have a huge preference. It is half an hour though, so I would say maybe not like a 10-0 time control, but you have free will. And then Zeus, appreciate the follow. You have access to some emotes now if you're interested in that. You can use it more than just my chat. And then if you, the exclamation mark for the club, I can send a link to the club here. And then I'll have the link for the tournament as well, but let me give you a club link invite. Alright, just copied. And you should see it now. This is just for the club. This is not the tournament. Yeah, we don't have any votes here yet. Let's see if another... We have votes here. We do have some votes for 3 plus O. So 2 for 3-0 and 1 for 1 plus O. We have about a minute left on the timer. About a minute left. So if you want to have some input... Oh, and we have a vote for 5 plus O. So 2 votes for 3-0, a vote for 5 plus O, and 1 vote for Bullet. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, that's what it's looking like right now. I don't see anything I'm missing. So we have 57 seconds left. Still 2-1-1 is the vote tally. Alright. Yeah, that was a fun... We played 3 tournaments so far. Some fun tournaments. I was able to complete the 3-peats. Able to complete it. But man, it was... That Bullet one I almost did not complete. And this one, that was also a last game. Only the first one I had a comfortable advantage, but the last 2... Oh, even the first one I only won by 2. I'll take that back, actually. But it was... I was up for a lot, and then night before came in, and we were cooked. Barely won by 2 points. But yeah, let's look at the... I think the timer's over now. 16 seconds left. And 3 plus O still has 2 votes. 2 to 1 to 1. So 3 plus O will be the final time control is looking like. So every game will be matched. But yeah, let's go here. Let's create this one. The 4th and final. Let's go here. my club. Can I 4P is the question. Can we continue the streak? Let's see. 3 plus 0, half an hour. And then we're going to go, what's this, 11? And make sure it's the right day, because it's definitely been the wrong day before when it's this late at night. Let's set this for 11:21. All right, all this looks good. I've just created, about to put it here in the chat. If you're interested in joining in, I'll pin the message as well, and then we'll have it. Actually, I don't even know if I need to pin the message. I think it may be okay. Let's go here in the clubs and put in the notes section. For those watching on TikTok, you guys can join my club. Go to the notes, and there'll be a link for the tournament there for you. All right, I am in. We need 3 more players to hop in the arena. I want to play a puzzle battle, trying to get this to 1800, honestly. 1769. I've been close, but I've not got there yet. So let's try and get a win here. Battle of Tactics. We have 4 minutes before it starts up. We need 3 players besides me to join in. All right. Oh, this started. Okay, rook down. Let's see. Free queen here on d6. Checkmate there on f6 or f3. That's free. But look, they're already at 7. And they're 1950. They're where I'm trying to get to. I want to be very fast at this. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. And then rook down. That's checkmate. We have the black pieces. Rook over, that's checkmate. Rook over. And then bishop here, that's checkmate. Check, and then take this for mate. Queen. Take. Checkmate. Alright. You can take this because you have a triple stack. You take there on e1. You go here, setting up that QB2 mate. Here you're going to sack on d1. They got 2 wrong, so that's a good thing. That's a good sign. Maybe they are going too fast, but they are getting a lot right now. All right, let's see. Check, take. All right, 17. No, you're supposed to take instead. Tough. All right, they have their queen slide over. Knight jumps in. Knight here for the fork. The arena games are not rated. No, they're unrated games. So no pressure to lose anything there. All right, take here. Checkmate. Yeah, we're 10 behind though. Like this is about as bad as it gets. I'll take this way. Take this, and then take that, and then take that. Man, they're going fast. I don't think I'm going that slow, to be honest with you. They're just going extremely fast. And they've got like 20 or something straight correct. Because they had... This is crazy. This is crazy. Alright, we can take... No. Yeah, we're cooked. That much is clear. No, yeah, we end the game. They had 37. That's absurd. Let's check how many people we have in the tournament. We have enough people. Alright. We have 4 people besides myself. If you want to join in, you can still hop in the tournament. We have 2 minutes. Let's see. There's a game I want to look at. What's going on, Paco? A game I want to look at. Maybe look at this endgame versus Jose. Let's see if I was right. The accuracy is 88.8 for me. I think I was... Oh, no. We have some mistakes. Yeah, G4. Yeah, I thought so. Here. Wait. Okay, we go there. And then King D6. Oh, that's a mistake, but this is still one. Yeah, Bishop C6. I said that too. Bishop C6, I think they're okay, but when you take, it's hard. It's really hard to play now. Yeah, we're able to convert that one. That was a fun game. That was a fun win. All right, let's see. We have in 10 people now. Okay, you will definitely want to hop in this tournament. 10 people in for this final one. Everyone is trying to get a dub. Thank you all for joining. We have a minute left before it starts up, and a lot of different countries. France, bonjour, je parle un peu le français, j'étudie au lycée. J'aime les langues. Then we have, I can't do that for everyone though. Morocco, Colombia, Canada, Australia. Appreciate, and then United States. Appreciate you all joining in at different times of the day. But we have 40 seconds left here before it starts up. We're going to try and 4-peat. I don't think we played. No, we have not played. We have not played. I don't think we played either. Yeah, we've played. Zeus, I don't think so. Yeah. We've played, I don't think we played either. A lot of first time joiners, so that's pretty cool. How do you join? So let me put us in the link to you. So this link here, it'll take you straight to the tournament. All right. That there will take you straight in. Just click on that, and it's, yeah, that's really it. Yeah, just join that. Click that, and you should join in. Yeah, you can join or leave at any point. It's an arena, so it's not dependent on anyone. And Jose is back. All right. Let's see if we can get this win and start off right, trying for the 4-peat. Let's bring our knight up, bishop back. 3-0, so we have to move faster. We just did a 5-0. So we have to move faster for sure. Not as much time thinking. Knight here attacking the queen. Take. This is similar to some of the other games we've played. Yeah, we're just getting our rook active, going c4. It is really like the same exact moves, I feel like. Like, it is very, very similar to some previous games we've played. We have knight here attacking the queen. And then I like c4. There's no easy attack on this side of the board here. We're chopping at the center there of going c4. Either they take or I take. I'll take. Isolated pawn there. They do get that nice attack. But this is weak. This is weak. And this knight is perfectly placed to blockade this isolated pawn. So I feel pretty good, I'll say. I feel pretty good about this. What do they decide to do? Because there's no fork. This rook here is guarding d2. There is no fork there. We're looking to start off with the win. Alright, they slide their rook over. I think it's because if you take rook over, take rook down. That's my thought, at least, with it. And you know what? They're probably right that that's really not a huge benefit. So let's go knight back here. Instead of going after this and giving up b2, because the queen is working with it as well. So we want to avoid that issue. Let's slide their queen over. Alright. Let's go back here. I'm not going to repeat forever. Alright, we lift up one square, and we're looking to go b3. So if we go b3, we're avoiding... Well, now you can't take on b6. So maybe I didn't need to play b3. We already have it played. It was already mentally the move I was going to play. So that's why I still played it. Knight here. b3 may have been a bad move, actually. I'm now seeing the potential issues it brings. Alright, let's go back. They have a lot of pressure. Alright, the knight's going to move. Definitely take. I mean, please, I would like to do that. Alright, let's slide over, looking to attack on a7. How many games do you have? It's a 10-game requirement, so if you don't have them now, you may be able to get them in quick enough to still join. Yeah, that's a mistake. I just dropped that pawn on a2. Really for no cost either. We just have to turn it around after dropping a2. Just a missed tactic. I didn't see that I couldn't get back. Alright, attack the rook. Let's not snowball and make it worse. Alright, we're just going to drop back here. And then just go after. Alright, rook's guarding. Yeah, pressure still. We're up on the clock. We have something going in our favor. Yeah. Can't do that because we've already messed up enough. Can't do that for sure. Oh. Maybe that's not good. This way. Take here. And then rook d1. Okay, now they can't take because that's falling. We're trying to keep this. They slide over. We're going to take here, check. kick the rook back, up, and now we're back equal on material. All right, let's go up. They have 20 seconds left. King's just sliding up. Check. And then just go back. Let's go here. They don't want to trade. They have 12 seconds left. Limited time. Check. We're not going to repeat, though. Definitely not going to repeat. Five seconds left. I just have to keep my pieces on the board long enough. Check. 3 seconds left. Check. And we're going to win on time. GG. Alright, take. GG. Alright, nice start. We get the win. We get the white piece again. Let's play the English this time. We're trying to get... You just made it? Ah, okay, okay. Yeah, I have it. I apologize for that. I've had too many cheaters. That's the reason I had to implement it. I was not a fan of it, though. That's the reason why I did not have it. Because I know some people just actually have new accounts. But it was too many past accounts that are closed that have won the tournaments. We're here on A3. We can go QC2. A5. Very, very aggressive. Getting a lot of space. E3 looking to go D4 maybe. Yeah, we open up here in the center. If they take, and then rook E1. Aiming straight down. Up, attacking bishop. And there's a 3-0 game, so not quick initiatives. Still do nicely. Rook on this open E file. Let's go here. Now the question is, do you... Oh, wow. It's not even a question, really. Wow. The very nice idea by them. Yeah. I didn't realize that. I thought the question was dropping this for that. I missed H3 until the end, so I decided to keep this instead. Alright, capture. Oh, yeah. So we're down a minor piece. That's not good. Never a good sign. We only got a pawn for it as well. We didn't get much for our trouble, so we're going to have to drop back here. Very unfortunate. Well, we're going to have to speed up some. Luckily we get it back here. They could have saved it. Luckily we get it back. And now we're up a pawn instead. We'll take that. Queen's going to slide. And now we can go for an endgame as we're up some material. We're up some time as well. And maybe rook E1 on this next turn. Like rook E1 and you're aiming down. Triple stack. Yeah, that feels like that makes sense. We really control the E file now. There's not much they can do to contest it. We have 3 heavier pieces here. We're looking to take that. And then take, and then take. They're all lined up. Take. Take. And checkmate. GG. Alright. Start off 2 for 2. A few 2 for 2s. We're playing the boss here. Our first game with the black pieces in this one. Can we start off 3 for 3? Alright, knight here to F6. Bishop up. And we want to keep moving on the quicker side. So we're not low on time. And they are low on time. That's the goal. They get lower on time, and they maybe make a mistake because of that. So go C5, we're contesting now in the center. Rook slides over. Alright, rook over. Now, when to take is the question here. Well, they make it easy. You kind of have to take there. Take. And we have some full exchanges happening. Capture in the center. Like, all those trades until, like, nothing really happened. Like, nothing of substance. We attacked their queen. We're up slightly on the clock, and that is the main takeaway from all that just happened there. We're up time. Do they trade rooks off? Okay, we're up about 25 seconds. Let's go here, attacking their rook. Now what for them? Now what for me? There's a lot of exchanges that have happened. Really? I don't know if I should have done this many. But we're here now. Rook down, check. And then here. Take. And now you take here on a2. So now we're +1. We have the material advantage now. Let's go straight for a5. Now we're going to run our king in diagonally. Right, that's the idea. We're just getting here to c3 and doing our job. And we still have pressure on the second rank, you can see. And king c3 is incoming. And that's hard to stop there. And then like rook b2. And then we're going to win this and try and push the a-pawn down the board. We're up about a minute, so that's going to play a factor as well. And they can't move their king too far because they see you have rook xg2. So this next move is just hard to play something. They might go h5, but I even go h6 and just try and limit them. And then if they go there, yeah, h6. They're trying to get their king in, so we're going to go there to stop that. And then they go there. They slide over now. They go for the counter. I'm going to go here. I don't want them to get down to d7. That seems like an unnecessary risk. Like, there's really no need to do that, to be honest. Here. Attacking the rook, attacking this pawn. Still on the d file guarding. So they can't go to d7. That's the main idea of that. So king c2. They go over, take. And take is just easier. You probably could just push, but this is easier. You have two passers. There's nothing to worry about. You just go, Now, GG. Are those next game? Starting off 3 for 3 here. Let's see a game while we're waiting. Let's watch this game here. Alright. We have no material difference so far, and we're about 15 moves into the game. So maybe knight to c5 for black here. Looking to attack. Oh, well. Knight c5, then rook xe2. Knight c3 also would work. Knight c5 or knight c3. It's a trade this way because you take on b7 and you drop e2. And that might favor white because it will... Wait. Oh, they go over. Okay. Now do they take? Okay, they take now. And they're looking to take on c6. Oh, there was a nasty mate idea. If you could somehow get bx c6 and... Oh, it's not mate. And then bishop e8, but they could have went king f8. Yeah. Oh, you can take on c6 because rook e8 is mate. That's crazy. If bx c... Yeah, if you did that and they take, then you have rook e8 checkmate. That would have been a cool way to win. But yeah, we're waiting for a game right now. So if you join in now, you'll be on the big screen. They got to go for this. Go for that mate net. But then they can go g6. Maybe it's a fun way to win, though. But they go here attacking on c6, trying to take that and then take the knight. Nah, you can't sack. Oh, that's really nice, actually. Because back and then a4. Wow. They're seeing some nice tactics. And now you can take on c6, it seems. Take on c6. They have to drop back. Coming forward, you could still take. And then maybe take the knight. Very nice play from Zeus here. Yeah, I'm waiting for a game still. There we go. We're playing Jeff. 3+0. Can we get a win? Alright, let's go up. c3. Knight here. Up. Looks. Can we exchange? Not yet. Queen c7. Alright, now we've traded. So, right now my pieces are not super active. My king's not safe. A lot has to be done here for a position that's worth playing for my side of the board. But now it's definitely castle. King is safe now. Although they couldn't really get to me. They have too many pieces in the way. Let's go up. So there's nothing they can take on h7. They can still go there. But with this lineup, it's fine. If the queen's here, the bishop's here, that's checkmate. But with this setup, we can live with that. They slide over. Let's go here now. Here. Here to guard the bishop. They lift the rook. Alright, let's go here attacking the bishop. You want to get rid of it. Yeah, take. Knight takes. And then queen down. Alright. So we have their light squared bishop. It's a knight versus a bishop here. I would rather have neither. Like, I don't know what I'd rather have. Take. And then we're going to go for this idea. With f5, and we have this active bishop sacking on c5, momentarily sacrificing. But now you see the bishop's open, you're attacking, and they slide in. We're going to take the queen here. And then you're going to take there, and then rook x, b2, following, right? Yeah. This, I don't know if you guys can see that message. You just said whoops there. Yeah, you can take on c5 and then take on b2, following up. Here, here, here. A few different ideas. What's the best way forward? They have to take the bishop out, I guess. Yeah, and then you capture here. Now looking there. Oh, you can't do that anymore. Alright, let's just... What can we do? Here? They slide. Okay. Here. It's such a weird position to play. Because you're up a queen. But it just doesn't feel like you... Yeah, I guess I just have to find the right moves. I'm going to slide over. Definitely don't trade off the queen yet. If I could trade off the queen for rook and the knight, I'd do that. But just for the rook, I wouldn't do. If somehow I could get both, we just go up a rook. And that's honestly a little easier to play. We're going to take this. Let the queen use her powers. Take this. Now we have something. Take, take. And that's game. Because you could take, but you could also just go down here if they take that. GG. Alright, so this next game. A nice start. We're 4 for 4. Let's see what we have in game number 5. 12 minutes left. I don't know that person, no. I can't say I know them. They're waiting for a game right here. 12 people in the tournament. Thank you all for hopping in. Let's see. We watch any games. I like to play a game myself, but we have to watch for now. Let's see. Bishop here on f5. They're looking at c2. That's a very nice idea. But how does this even happen? They're equal material, but d6 is there. I want to see how this game began. We have 3 pawns pushed forward, 4 pawns pushed. Very fun game, very tactical. I'd rather play white now. They have 2 minor pieces for a rook. All 4 minor pieces left. I'd definitely rather have that. Let's see. Rook slides over. Simply queen. Yeah, qd2. And like rook d1. And you're definitely preferring... what is this? White here. The rook is here on c4, attacking the bishop on f4. But it is guarded by the queen. The queen is a little overloaded, but this bishop's also guarding it. Look at the triangle. Chess is very mathematically satisfying. You can slide over here, looking to go down, attacking the queen, and looking at b7 as well. Bishop back to g3 seems like a pretty straightforward move. So now the queen's not tied to guarding on f4. But we'll see, though. Let's go to this other game. And for those who are watching, you guys can hop in right now. And you'll play me. You'll be on the big screen. It'll be fun. It'll be a good game. Yeah, rook's here on e1. Definitely looking at rook e7. Very nice idea here from white. But white is down on time. That's a part of it. Let's watch Jose's game. Jose is +2, plus a minor piece for a pawn here. Opposite side castling, but bishop's attacking the rook there on h1. Rook lifts. Oh, g5 is winning, right? Because g5, the knight goes back. Then you can unlock the fork. They do it now, though. So, but you can just take now. Take. And we're playing my game. Let's go with d4, bf4, knight f3, up, bishop d3, and just go back. They go out. They check me first. We get a lot of development, a lot of bishop moves, and we've got a lot of 2 pawn moves we get because of that. We get some space quickly. Now we can castle. They go for g6 still. Take. And now e4. Their knight slides in. Alright, still e4. And then capture. Check. And okay, we gotta be careful. Take. Because if they take, then rook takes here. So we get rid of one of their attackers. Now what? I guess you could just go back. It seems like they still have something, but knight just takes here. Alright. Let's go rook back over, maybe. Which seems like it doesn't make sense. But I have a plan. Then here, so they can't take on f2. They actually could have taken and forced that, I'm pretty sure. And now queen here. Because the g-pawn's missing, they can't break through. Which is why taking that is so crucial. Bishop captures. Alright, they slide. Queen here. They can just get an endgame. Or plus a pawn. This is maybe outstretched. So we could be okay. Alright, bishops want to slide. We want to trade whatever we can trade off, right? And get this knight from the corner of the board. Getting on the 5th. On f5, that's a great square for the knight. If they decide to take it. They don't have to take. But they might take. Now we're back equal on time. With plus a pawn in a decent position. Usually I wouldn't do this. But I'm going to give them a better pawn structure. Take. And then take. Rook over. Beaming down on this file. Now here. We're looking to go here and forcing the queen trade. That's the main idea. We want the queens off the board for sure. We don't want them to have any fighting pieces. We're attacking. We're looking to go f3 and simplify because we're up. Like when you're up, you don't have to constantly like re-win the game. I just win it. Like you have the pawn, just keep the pawn advantage. Let's just go up. We have what we were looking for out of the opening. A material advantage, tangible advantage. You attack the knight. We just want to keep this advantage here. The funny thing is they had like a h4 idea, but I think it's a little too slow now because now the knight there can guard it. And then rook here, and we're going to try and trade again because now we're plus 2 points of material. And we're about 20 seconds. A very good game though, I'll say. Hopefully, I think I should be able to hold on because it's not really tactical right now. It's pretty standard, straightforward. Just trade everything off. It'll be a winning end game. Yeah, rook is here. Let's go here, offering the exchange. See if they take it. They don't take it, so they don't want to trade. Let's check there. Looking to win that on b7. Okay, they're avoiding things I don't want them to avoid right now. We could go here now. Looking to attack the rook. They go back. And then here, we finally force a trade of rooks. One set is off the board. And you see their time has dwindled, trying to avoid my exchanges. Now that is free now. No, they don't go for it. Alright, rook down. Staying on the e-file, but now getting on the 7th rank. And we can just walk our king up. And then up. A lot of pressure. And then here. That's game. Here, and then here. They can't guard that with knight e7. We're going to take that in the corner or take the knight. We'll be up a piece now, and they have 20 seconds left. All right, capture here. And we're guarding everything. Push. I think they're too slow. And we get the queen just in time. I don't have to pre-move that. But yeah, queen down here would be win. Knight g7. Let's see. Knight g7. Do you mean previously? What position? I know I can't go. Oh, 3. Yeah, it's not that much time left anyways. What position for knight g7? Let me see. Because here. Do you mean knight d7? Or you mean here? Do you mean knight g7, like going here? When it's pinned. When it's pinned. Oh, I think you mean d7. Yeah. Exactly. That's the idea. The winning idea, because now they can't take you take in the corner. It's like they reset the position here. Yeah, I'm waiting for a game with 4 minutes left. I think I do have it won, though. Because they... Oh, knight g6, knight d... Ah, I see, yes. Knight g6, knight d7 was what you're saying. Let's look at the standings. We are going to win this one, it looks like. So we can watch a game to end this off, because I'm not going to be able to play a full game. I'm waiting, but we could watch the boss and AD play. AD is my previous opponent. But yeah, they go up here to e4. Are you in the tournament, Sour Patch? Take bishop d3 and castle. Oh yeah, the knight can't move. Now bishop d2 probably. Yeah, you have to go bishop d2 to guard that. An isolated pawn here for white. Black doesn't have to take. Black can just go back and keep the... They do take. They isolate the pawn here for white. Bishop g2. Really nice idea. You attack the rook. Oh, yeah, the rook falls. I think you could have guarded it, but they do get the rook, and now black is down the exchange. And the white rook's really active. Okay, it looks like it's going to be a win here for white. But can they win before the buzzer is the question. There's 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. I don't know, but let's go to another game. Let's see this game. All right, +3 for white. So this is one of the games. We have another one. We go back and forth. Ooh, white has a nice attack. But low time. Oh, it's checkmate though, right? You can only play bishop g3. And then that'll be mate. Or not bishop g3. Bishop g8. They have 2 minutes left. We're in our own game. It's not going to count, but this is first and second place. Let's go for King's Indian in this final one. Let's go bishop g7. I wonder, is it... Oh, they go for the 3 pawns out. Okay. e5. No, d5. Knight up. Knight here. Knight. Pawn here. Knight here. Oh, I'm used to a different system. You can't actually play that, because they could just take it, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, we're looking. Let's go up. There's 1 minute 43 seconds left, so this one is not going to count. Let's go here, then here, then here. Or bishop b7 as well. And then a rook c8, staring down the c file. A few ideas here, a few ideas. But they're deciding. They have this diamond formation in the center. Or they just go like g4, h4. Like, why not? Why not go for it? This game's not going to end up counting. So, you can do whatever you want to do. Bishop b7, rook c8, staring down, h5. I don't want to castle. It feels like I shouldn't castle. We have this V format. Look, we're guarding here. We're guarding here. Knight on the center. Maybe I won't castle. Now I just go like king e7. Very, very possible that I don't castle. Yeah, 45 seconds left. Take. And we could go there. Well, the game's not really going to end. Bishop h6, rook g8. Rook, yeah. Be an interesting game. Here, then here. or even triple stack. Oh. Uh-oh. Well, you can't do that. Can't give up a piece. Let's go. You're stopping me. 18 seconds left. Drop back. Guarding the rook, attacking the queen. 7 seconds left. They slide. You can just take. Yeah, 1 second left. That is the final tournament. So let's announce the winners. I get first place here. Second place, Kifaru, 29, 9 points. In third place, Jeff the Fat Cat, 6 points in 4 games. So that'll be the final tournament for today. Thank you all for hopping in to the stream. I'll be on tomorrow. I'll be doing some rated games, trying to push for 2300 rapid. I guess that's the goal. I have some tournaments this weekend, so I won't stream Saturday. We'll see about Sunday. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you want to support me, I'm PJ's Chess on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook, on YouTube, which is, I guess, the most important, and then on Twitter. And PJ's Chess 993 on Twitch. If you follow me there, you get emotes you can use in